Welcome everybody to Everybody Love Juju. What's going on, y'all? Thank you for hanging in there. I hope you're watching the Washington Mystics and the Connecticut Suns. I am. I'm just having a little bit of technical difficulties. Plus, I woke up late, so I got a late dinner. I got to get me breakfast, and I got to get down. I mean, you know how it is on Sunday, but I know y'all been waiting for me to talk my track because you see it. The Mystics, we're not going to be the bottom of the barrel. Connecticut is doing their thing, but my team right now is the Mystics. As you can see, I got USC. Nope, do not have USC. Juju Watkins on. I have USC 44. None other than Kiki Iriafen, Rookie of the Month. Rookie of the Month, baby. I got the Rookie of the Month jersey from USC. I got the Mystics one coming, so hold tight. I didn't know she was going to be that raw dog like that, so I didn't have it right away. So, come on in, everybody. I miss everybody. I miss y'all. It's a Sunday morning. It's a beautiful Sunday. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Give your girl a little break. I had woke up early, and then felt like asleep, and I couldn't wake up, and I needed more protein. Girls on Twitter, one of the girls works out and she takes protein, and I think it probably helps. I know the protein I'm in age helps me to maintain my weight, not just maintain the weight. Hold on, maintain weight, but it keeps you toned, McKenna, not the McKenna I know. Not the homie. What's happening, McKenna? We're watching WNBA, Washington Mystics. Tune in to the League Pass if you have it. We just talk hoops up here. I shout out people that come in to say hello. Put a like on my channel. I appreciate all of that. And then I get some trolls that I gotta warn them. My name's not Whoopi. My name is Juju. If you'd like to know, I love b-ball so much. I know you do. A lot going on in the WNBA world right now. A lot of good hoop action taking place these days. Okay, thank you, RR. I was about to ban you, and I didn't want to do that to you. Hit that sub button. Hey, y'all that have come in new. Hi, Gary. Some of you guys come in cool, respectful. That are new to my channel. Some people I've even had up live with me on my panel because they were really into the WNBA and just hoops and had some good takes. I'll do that too. You sub? Okay, thanks, Gary. You're the best. And because of it, I actually am closer to 500 that was my current goal to become monetized and get more into the algorithm because of you guys sharing my channel. One of the things that you guys need to do, not only do you sub, could you please share my channel on your page? Some of you guys are really into sports, and thanks, McKenna. And what happens is when you sub, others see it. Okay? And when they see it, they click on. It gives me a view. They like what they see. They like participating in the conversation, and we just have a good time. So I appreciate you more than you know. It keeps me motivated. It's fun to me to talk hoops, because I would do this if we can't even play 4 sports. Damn. I mean, I play a lot of different sports, but officially, I did 2. Probably would have did volleyball. But what's your 4 sports? Basketball? Okay, basketball, softball. I can do basketball. I did that to the highest level. College and pro-am. Softball, man, I love soft. Volleyball was something new, and I could play some flag ball. Hell yeah, I could play some flag ball. You know, flag ball McKenna is going Olympic, right? Hey, DeWitt, good morning. Flag ball is going in. These girls got a chance to play flag ball on a higher level. In my high school, and I'm old, we had flag ball at our high school. So I know a lot of people don't know what I'm talking about when I say that, but where I'm from in the Bay Area, our school program, even though it took some cuts in the Prop 13 era, which you probably don't really know about, we had volleyball. I mean, we had flag ball. I'm sorry, hockey. My great cousin plays hockey. Going to the game today? Where D? What game? I went to the game yesterday. Did I tell you about that, DeWitt? Did I tell you I saw the Aces get embarrassed by the Valkyries, DeWitt? It was awesome. It was, I mean, not awesome for the Aces, of course, but it was awesome, bro, for the Valks. They balled their butt off. You hear me? I mean, Natalie outcoached. I'll just put it this way, and it's all my opinion. Outcoached the Aces so bad. I mean, I told everybody it looked like the Aces weren't awake. You know that we played a 12 o'clock game, right? It was a 12 o'clock game. So I'm going to blame it on that, okay? I'm going to blame it on that. I'm still here, guys. I just had to take a bite of my food. But it's cold. I'm going to blame it on that. You got to go to a graduation party. Okay, good luck. Good. Congratulations to the graduate. Nice drive, Jade Milburn. We got 2 points out of that. She got an and 1. I keep trying to tell these girls they need to drive. Do it. They listening. DeWitt said, my buddy, hit the like, share, sub. Hey, everybody love Juju 1 2. Thank you, D. Tula, you came back. I'm waiting for Sanaya, Anissa, of course, Rhea on Connecticut. Basically the Rooks, and you already know. I'm looking at Washington. Look at J.C. Sheldon. And, Marina Mayberg going to do her thing. You can only watch one play sport, get rid of all. Or what's your choice? Man, Billy Ray, don't do that to me. Billy Ray, don't do that to me. No, don't do that to me. If I could play one sport, and this, I'm thinking when I could play, okay? I used to never play the sports, when I would get interviewed in sport in my day, I hated to answer that question. So they would just guess. They would just try to guess. They probably were just guessing on my passion for speaking about whatever. What do you like better? Track and basketball or basketball? And I never answered it. Track came easy for me. It's almost like you gotta have a gift for that. Not everybody can be super fast. Go Jay, don't miss it. Where she did. Good hustle, Leah Edwards. Good hustle. Give it up. I'm surprised Kiki wasn't in on that run. So basketball. I love basketball. But it's like she just blew that, bro. That kind of stuff makes me mad. What I did was I've taken some pictures and I put the music on. Good job, Kiki. Move, Sykes. At me at the game. And then Chicago, I think you saw some of my pictures right from it. And I might have did it on Instagram. That's a great question, Billy Rado. That's a great question. Track is a scary sport, though, bro. I don't know. But when you're winning in it, if you can beat everybody, it's an awesome feeling. Chicago said I'm rooting. You know, I know you're rooting for Kiki. You know you gotta sing it. You got a heart for Kiki. You can't help but love a Trojan. We don't give you any reason to dislike a Trojan. They are just, we don't bother nobody. You got to see. I got to look the wit. I got 44 USC on. I'm waiting for my excuse me. I'm waiting for my Washington Mystics, Chicago. Brazil, happy Sunday, you filthy animal. DeWitt, Brazil's here. Brazil's here. So we went back up DeWitt last night, and the games were trash. Everybody just feels like trash watching the growing pains of the sky. And let's just call it what it is, okay? I'm gonna call it growing pain. Because Candace Parker, she does not miss. Candace Parker has some takes on things, and the way she frames things, for me, she's always right. And she said Tyler Marsh is a great coach, one of the best coaches she's ever had. And best coach she's ever had. And I imagine she means best coach in the W. And then she went on to say that he's the best coach for Angel Reese. She said, just look at what he did to fix the shot of Jackie Young. I'm going to go with Candace. Candace sees something that from the inside out that we don't know. And everybody's like online, fire Marsh, fire Tyler, da 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 da. Come on, man, it's been a month, bro. Like, chill. Let these people. Some people need a little more time with their teammate, with their team than others. So we were up there talking last night. Everybody's participating. I think the last game was off, and I close out, help moms get ready for bed. I look at it, I got 24 new subscribers. Whatever we was doing last night, let's keep doing it. Whatever we was talking about last night in the chat, keep going, because it put me like 4 to 5 away from 500. It was crazy. I guess people like you guys. Bonjour, Brazil. Bonjour. Did I do something to it? Nah, Brazil. You did. She's trying to show everything she got. Oh, I didn't even see that. Austin Jackson, what's up? I'm up here running my mouth. How is Citron doing? You know, my eyes have just been going towards Kiki. Give me a second. I gotta look for the remote. I mean, Kiki this, Kiki that. I mean, you all know Citron been doing her thing. Must be feeling some kind of way after that Connecticut beat the other night. I'm just glad Connecticut got a win. Shoot. I'm just glad Connecticut got a win. Okay, I want everybody to get a win at least. Road to 500, Tulip. That's what I should have put across my banner. Thank you. That was good. That was a good one. Because I'm pretty ambitious, so if Chicago's losing, you'll get. If Chicago's losing, I'll get 500. Ooh, you wrong. Why would I get 500? You wrong. Citron is unbelievable. She was always good at Notre Dame and always and does whatever it takes to win. That's the kind of player I love. She's like Juju. She got the 6'2" height. She's out there. She can play combo guard. I'll put I can use Citron like small forward. And the reason I like Citron, the reason I would say that to you guys about Citron being a small forward is because she moves so well without the ball. Oh, Marina, welcome to the league, Citron. She hung too long in the air. She should have released that. She gave Marina time to adjust in the air to block that. Man, that was good. No, Billy Ray, no. I ban you. I banish you from watching any more games. Don't you dare say smaller ball. We got a smaller ball already, Billy Ray. I hate that small ball. I like the men's ball. Wow. And lower the rims. Hell no. She could have been in Chicago. Man, look, listen. You guys need to talk to Jeff. Billy Ray. You guys need to. I watch track, play basketball. That's what I would choose. But the individual feeling and accolade of being an individual star in track feels like no other. Because yes, you do run on a relay, and the team aspect is so cool with that. But the feeling you get with being the fastest woman in the world or something to that effect, or the country or the state or the region you're in or the league you're in track and field. Oh, you got the feeling is like no other. Like you're just a badass. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. You're a badass. I was number 2 and number 1 in Northern California. That was a badass feeling. All of Northern California. That's a badass feeling. Southern California, we got Central California. We got like me, the Central Coast of California, and you got Southern California, right? So I was the fastest in the Central Coast, California. Nice. And then going up north, most of the time after my freshman year, probably was number 1 in 100 meters. I don't think there was anybody that could beat me in 100 meters. My sophomore to my senior year. 200 meters up probably was like second to third. Second. Oh, you meant that as a nickname. Okay. Wait. What's the nickname? Chicago Citron? Why Chicago Citron? Why would that be a nickname? Brazil, what's that nickname? I thought you meant because I think a lot of fans from Chicago wanted Citron. I kept saying why. I'm so glad she didn't go. Damn, that was a nice shot in Connecticut. Who shot that? Washington's up by 11, and they better not lose this lead with Brittany Sykes doing everything. Nice ball movement. Keep it up. Keep it up. Damn. Citron, be patient because Stephanie don't get down there and post well like Kiki or Leah. She knows to do that well. Just slow down. Let her get position. Good job, Anissa. I want to keep that. Never use. We'll move these apps. I got too much stuff in my TV. If Sky kept the 3rd pick, then they should have picked Citron. Exactly. So tell me, what the heck was all that about? Giving up the 3rd pick? What was that? I think I think Washington had the best going with the draft. They ended up with Georgia Amore, Lucy Olsen, Kiki Griffin, and Sonia Citron. And then I think they get future drafts. What was they thinking? And it shows, right? And it shows, right? Right. And it shows. I don't understand what that I mean, I understand that he didn't have Kennedy Carter. He needed a go-to player. He needed to get down the hill, get to the midi, get to the rack, get to the three ball, play some defense type of player. But if you've been watching Ariel's not the Ariel that she had been about 3 years ago. You know, even close to being Olympian, if not Olympian. Like, she wasn't that player. Now, if you thought you was going to revive her, you sure the hell ain't doing a good job of it. It's like she needs some confidence or something. Brazil said, well, not exactly saying that. Just saying that could have been her nickname if she went there. Yeah. I'm with it, Brazil. Austin Jackson, that was a crazy move by the Sky. The Sky would have had Sonia and Maddie. But they don't even play Maddie, Austin. They don't even play Maddie. What? I don't understand what it could hurt. So it's going to be a blessing to have Sloot out. Let HBL get some minutes. Let her play with Atkins. Oh, look at Nisa. Come on, Nisa. Show them what you got. Don't rush, baby. That was a good spin. Square up. Square your shoulders. Dang, Tina, why you push Kiki like that? Why you just Kiki? Why you push Kiki like that? Kiki's so strong. Kiki's too strong. Watch this. Look, over her back the first time. Then she gets in there and you try to steal her from a Mayberry. You grab her arm. Kiki, that's not Angel you're beating up on, baby. That's not Angel. That's not my baby Angel. Come on, Kiki. Pull it, Olsen. Pull it, Lucy. Pull it, Lucy Olsen. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday. Let me give a shout out to Deshaun Williams. Shout out to Deshaun Williams. Hit that like and subscribe button for me, Deshaun, for your birthday. To your birthday. It's your birthday. Whose birthday is it? It's Deshaun. It's Deshaun's. Yeah, come celebrate your birthday with everybody. Love Juju. 1-2 Talks Hoops. Let's go, Emily Angster. Bring it. You gonna take it? What? Emily Angster. Louisville. Off the glass. On the run. Yes. Kayla Hopkins says, happy birthday to Deshaun DeWitt. Happy birthday to Sean Brazil. Happy birthday to Sean. There's your shout out. Now give me that like and subscribe. No, I was kidding. Happy birthday. Maddie played for about 5 minutes last night and scored 5 points. Yeah, but it was, but also, what kind of time was it in? Was she playing against the starters of the Fever? Not to nitpick, but, the guy has no idea about who to start. Rebecca Allen is playing very well. Finally, I've been waiting for Rebecca to go. I always have faith in Rebecca. When we didn't get Citron, I was like, okay, you got Rebecca, okay? So I don't know if you guys really knew about Rebecca Allen's game, especially pre-injury. Pull up, push shot. Woo, nice shot. Get it, Shakira. Give it up. Shakira want to bring it down. And shoot it. Oh! Confidence. This is how the Valks were doing yesterday to the Aces. Confidence all day, DeWitt. Oh my God. You guys, I was at the Valks game, Kayla, at the Chase Center. It was filled all the way to the top. Bay Area! Gemini gang. Happy Sunday, fun day, everyone. Kayla, the Chase Center is so nice on the bay, the view. Just how to get there. Everything was smooth. My battery started dying, but I was able to find a kiosk that I can purchase, a portable charger to charge my phone, so I had to worry about it dying out. Oh my God, it was too good. It was just too good. They were kicking. I mean, they were doing stuff like Shakira just did. Everybody was popping. Kate Martin let a rainbow off in her team. What's with somebody in her face? She came in the game. She wasn't playing. It was like, oh, you put me on the chopping block to get rid of me. Oh, okay. I wasn't even on a rookie contract. You got rid of me. Natalie Lacassi working the sidelines, making great substitutions, rotations. She had the aces number, and it was just clear and obvious that DJ. Oh, I saw the DJ a lot. A lot. Yeah, you already know. I didn't know the DJ. I think it's a girl, right? I didn't know her name, but she's not no DJ Mousky. But for me, Mousky's the best. But I got DJ Shellhard up there. DeWitt said, "Happy Sunday, K-Hop." I like that name. K-Hop. Yeah, she go. Yes, okay. Not so. She go. I love your fans. I love our fans. I should say I'm from the Bay. I love our fans. They're like USC fans. They're very, Sparks fans. Very like they get up, they stand up, they cheer. We did the wave. Who does the wave still, right? Can get everybody to participate in a wave. Come on now. You remember the old school wave, y'all? I'm cheap, so I'll make this suggestion. Invest in a solar powered charger. They're the same as a phone. I think I have one. But I didn't bring my bag in. I didn't charge it. I have like this emergency one, and then I got this other one that magnetically sticks to the back. But I don't know. I'm lazy. I never charged it. It's in my bag. But it is a solar charger, and it has different. I think it has different connections. I need to look at it. I saw it on TikTok. I buy stuff off TikTok. Don't judge me. You cheap. I'm cheap, so I'm going to make this. Okay. Yeah, it's a solar. Like I was supposed to put it like when I was driving. I was going to put it in my window and have it charged. And then I had the cargo pants on, so I could easily like transfer it and bring it in. I found my driver's license yesterday. It was in my wallet, but I had put it in a different spot. Yeah, so the DJ was popping. Then we had this thing where we turned our cell phones on, our light, and they turned the lights down, and then the whole room locked up with all the like they used to do with the lighters and stuff. The games they play require your cell phone to hit the QSR code on the screen, and then you can answer questions. They give away stuff if the team scores whatever it might be that they win, or maybe scored a certain amount of threes or whatever the case might have been. But you can win. You can get something free from some of the outside vendors. But let me tell you, Kaylee, the inside vendors, you guys we open up the vendors like if you go to a Women's Sparks game, they don't open up the same kind of food vendors that the Lakers have. But the Chase Center treated it like it was a Warrior game. And there's so many different type of eateries inside of there. It was ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I was like, yes, somebody was like, but it's expensive. Yeah, it was expensive. But especially like if you're bringing a family or something like that, you wouldn't want to make it your whole trip like the closest if you're like close parking, it'd be like $75. You go a couple miles away, it might be $40. Or if you find some parking in the street, obviously it's not going to be that much, but you're going to be walking. It's a cool little walk because everybody's walking. Then you got all the trolleys. So, like, let's say if I was in high school, I'd be taking Bart to a trolley and get off and walk right to the Chase Center. Like, it's set up like that. Yeah, that one game was gimme. Pick the one player out of four of those who quote it was. Of course, it was Kate Martin. No. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you. You want to know who was hooping yesterday? Thornton. Y'all remember Thornton and Lainey Hamilton from New York? Thornton blocked the crap out of Asia. right? Like set Asia ass down, like bow, bow, right in her face. And went on to just from the small forward position, like just take over the game. Oh, it was more than just Kate Martin. It wasn't even a Kate Martin show. It was a Kayla Thornton show. I told you to come back in the morning after you guys just try to see a highlight or try to watch the game. Aces, you would be scared for the Aces. After what you saw, you would say that Aces ain't making the playoff. Literally what you saw yesterday, you would say they need a big so bad to anchor for Asia cannot do it all. Asia was doing it all last year. If you say she wasn't, you're lying. She got some help maybe from Tiff running around acting a fool, but Asia had to do like the bulk of the core of the work last year. And I don't know that she got that kind of energy to do that all this year. And then now that they know that, it's easy to kind of like key in on her. Oh, I meant the game which required a QR code, not the actual game. Oh, okay, sorry. Thanks, Brazil. You know, I just be talking. And then at the same time yesterday, Coco Gauff wins rolling girls. We have not run the clay court in 10 years. It was spectacular to see. People are really rooting for Coco Gauff to be this. She's working so hard. She wants it so bad. And I like to speak of Coco Gauff because she literally like supports women's basketball, even though she said I don't know how to play it like that, but I love watching it, and I love the fact that women are supporting women. So cool. So cool. 50-36. This is how. So look, y'all. So it's 50-36 second quarter, right? This is how yesterday the box was going up on Aces. Literally, they were going into the third quarter, and like late third quarter, the Aces only had like 40. I could be exaggerating, but it felt like they only had 49 points. And the box was just stacking. The box ended up with like 95 points. Like, let me see what the score was for y'all. It was like, and then finally Becky just folded. She said, "Let me take them out. They're not here to play today." She had Kristen Bell, Leah Nye. I'm so proud of. She doing her thing. I ain't mad at her, not whatsoever. Let me tell you let's see if I can find the box office scores for that game. Unbelievable, yo. Was it July 7th? Why don't they have music? I mean, the fans, just the atmosphere, just unbelievable. Kayla Thornton landed with 22. Chelsea Gray was a high scorer for Aces, but just 16 points. The Aces, okay, the first quarter was 15-13, but the separation was the second quarter. The Bucks had 34, scored 34 points to the Aces 15. Aces came back to fight in the third quarter. They had 21. Bucks had 22. Fourth quarter, they had 19 and 24. It's like they started to wake up. It was that second quarter where the score was like 49-28. And similar to this one. So no matter what they did, they were behind trying to catch up. Shakira's having a great game today. Let's go, Shakira. It's a shame that Sabalenka had to ruin it with her pouting. Man, Sabalenka, her sportsmanship in her comment, it was almost like, made me feel like Coco didn't beat me. I beat myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know kind of like what she could mean by that, but I'm like, I don't even know if you could really say that, Sabalenka, or even if you should say that. Maybe it's the competitor in her. I don't know. I don't know how tennis works, but people aren't happy about her. Kind of nasty. with their comment. So I think that, yeah. Hi, Milky Way. I'm stopping by. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Milky Way. Hit that like button for me. Do what it's supposed to tell you. Hit that like. Share my channel, y'all. Share my channel. And thank you for stopping in. Before you guys go about your day, it's always a pleasure to have you guys come through. Just to let me know you're thinking about me, thinking about the chat fam. And that you guys could just come on in and pour some love. Pour some love. I just picked up 2 subscribers. I need 3 more subscribers, y'all. 3 more subscribers to hit 500. And then I would imagine I need to stay at 500 for a minute to get this monetized. Because sometimes people hit subscribe for whatever reason. Either they accidentally or they just unsubscribe. I don't know. And it, it takes me back down. But just coming on this morning, I'm 3 away. 3 away. So you take it. Go back to YouTube, hit the share button while we got this break. Share it out. Go on your social media, Facebook, Instagram, whoever it allows you to share with, Twitter. Share it for me. You'd be surprised. I get a lot of followers that way, and we get new visitors. We're meeting new people all the time. All you new people that are here today, thank you for joining. You're watching a live commentary from me, Juju. That is my real nickname before Juju Watkins. And we're watching the Connecticut Sun and the Washington Mystics. Yesterday's news, today's final was crazy. Carlos versus Sinner was godly tennis. Really? Well, shoot, was it some of the best men's tennis you've ever seen? Was it some of the best? Would you say it was some of the best? The longest French Open, it was incredible. Sabalenka's world number 1 with 70 unforced errors was diabolical. Coco held her nerve and closed it out. Mentality is 70%. It's probably 78% like every other sport, Washu. But what did you think about Sabalenka's attitude? So you're saying, so is it what I was saying is that Sabalenka was like, because she had the unforced errors that she didn't really beat her? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I beat myself is what I felt, she said. Sinner imploded. He was up 2-0. And then lost 3 straight. What was that about? What was that? He was up 2 sets and then lost 3 straight? It was some of the best up there with the big 3 tennis. Wow. Clay is something else. Clay is fun to watch. Clay is something. I remember when they used to wear like white and they were playing clay. They would just be a mess. But with all the sweat and how the clay just seemed like it would come off on their outfits and uniform. But clay is fun to watch because I think I would play well on it because of the way you could slide on it to get to the ball. I think it would be an advantage for me because I like sliding. I play ping pong, so I could just imagine me on something like that. Carlos just said, "Not today." Saba was being a sore loser. That's what I'm hearing, Washu. That's what I'm saying. And then I kind of caught the in passing. I was like, I went to listen to it, and I was like, wow, what a sore loser, bro. Like, Sinner did not implode. Alcatraz raised his level. That's what I'm talking about. I want to hear somebody say, no, Sabalenka, it wasn't just a forced error. Coco, well, you kind of did. You said Coco, her mentality, she just maintained, kept her nervous. She didn't, but you didn't say she raised her level. And I think that's what she's saying. So Alcatraz raised his level since 3 break points in a row. And that was the turning point. Okay. Sabalenka blamed Mother Nature. I kind of caught that too. I caught that too. I know. You know what, Brazil? I didn't want to say that. Okay. So Brazil said he pulled a hammy on clay, but it's something about the clay that it obviously can't be that dangerous that you would pull something because they've been doing it for years. So I think it's almost like at some point, like you're sliding, but not like out of control where you know what I'm saying, where you pull something, like you're overstretched. I wonder what it feels like. I would like to see. Or I just have the right shoes. Clay is the hardest to play in. Maybe grass. Grass? I don't think I'll like. I don't know if I would like grass. I'll do clay or grass. And I don't know. For some reason I think I could do it without pulling my hamstrings or lunging too far and hitting the splits. Basically, Saba should have won, but she lost once Coco attacked her forehand. See? Causing the errors. That was the match. Saba had no solution for Coco. See? She made it. See? She did force those errors. It is sort of a forced thing. Have you seen them stretch? Let me rephrase that. At my age, I would pull up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm thinking, I ain't talking about now. I'm talking about when you're younger. But, what I have liked to play on it. If I play tennis, yeah. Right now, hell, I probably can't even walk straight. Sabalenka said Coco was hitting shots off the frame. What's that mean? Brazil off the frame. Off the frame. I never heard of that. Talk to me about that. Give me 1 second. I'm still here. Off the frame. What does that mean? Off the frame? I'm thinking the frame of the tennis racket. The frame of the court. Coco was landing some shots so close to the line, that I think she thought they were going to go out, and she kind of had to adjust to it at the last minute. So she couldn't really take it to where she wanted to return it over tennis rackets. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The frame of her tennis racket, is that illegal or something? And that would be so hard to do if she was doing that on purpose. I don't know, but Saba has not lost 2 Grand Slams finals where she's a favorite. This might lead to a mental barrier. Let me tell you something. It will lead to a mental barrier, Washu, because she allowed herself to kind of like get taken out of there, or even have make an excuse when she hit it off the frame. And right there, instead of just accepting the defeat, it wasn't your game. You're taking yourself out of for the future. Playing if you face Coco again, because I would have, if I was Coco, I would take this to inspire me for future French Opens on clay, and just go on a run and keep the Americans, keep the Americans in it. Women haven't won in 10 years. Like, that's a decade, which means like finally we're into a new generation, and maybe Coco finally might be that new future that we've been waiting for since Serena and Venus. Hitting off the frame hurt, so I don't think that was true. Yeah, it seems like it would like reverberate against your wrist. I mean your palm of your hand, or even your wrist. I would not be surprised if Saba wins a one-sided match when they play next outside of slams like she did Keys, but slams, I don't know. Well, shoot, next time, because we're coming in, what is it, June? Okay, so we're coming out on Wimbledon. Okay, so if I forget, if they match up again, let me know. Brazil said Coco and Keys are the future. What you think, Washu? Coco and Keys, you think they're the future? You think they're the future? I'm really curious to know, like, I want to, because it sounds like Coco, this is her time now. For me, it sounds like everybody is starting to give her that love. Did you see her open up that champagne bottle? She's 21 now. Finally 21. I can't believe this girl is finally 21 years old. I don't know why I thought she was older. She opened up her first champagne bottle. They taught her. Well, she said she did it once before, but with help. And so they just taught her to take the metal part off, put your finger up under it. And she was like, okay, pop. And it was so cute how she reacted. Because, when you ain't used to it, it's scary. 5-5. Dallas is 5-5 in the first quarter. 6 minutes and 47 with Minnesota. I know Dallas don't think they about to do something. Mayberry has 13 in this game. Austin has 8, 50-36. Let's get this win. Peace out. I'm finishing the football soccer match with Spain. Look at Brazil. Oh my God. Washu is a Washu. I gotta shout out. Washu. Washu is a real sports head. You know, went from tennis. You even gave some love to WNBA basketball. Now you're going over to football, soccer match, Spain versus Portugal. Ronaldo's still kicking at 40. Wow. You can play that game that long? Thank you, Washu. Hit that like button for me, will you? Coco has played Saab 11 times, leads 6-5. Yes. Brazil, look at Brazil, even though it like other sports. American tennis, Coco, Russian prodigy, Mira are the future. What do you think about that? Brazil, he said that the future is Mira and Coco. Okay, later, Ace is blown out. Man, Sky got blown out. Happy days. It was not a good day of basketball yesterday. It left me kind of feeling like, but I gotta remember this is early. I'm just saying that the future of the WNBA, it ain't been looking good. I can't wait for the kids to come. I cannot wait for the kids to come. Because I'm really into the rookies. These bets is killing me. He's only half right. Coco and Keys. Okay. Coco and Keys. Okay, but I do need to. So you want me to remember Mira, Coco, and Keys. Okay. But the dub, I can't put my finger on it because I refuse to believe that Dallas is really gonna like end up in last. I just refuse to believe that Connecticut, even as bad as it is kind of looking, or that I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I don't like blowouts, so. Keys won the Aussie Open, so Americans own 2 of the 4 slams this year. Okay, what's the next slam, Brazil? Besides, do we have another slam before Wimbledon? What's today? The 8th? June 8th? Would there be another slam before Wimbledon? It's halftime, so let me see. I'm gonna turn on Wimbledon is the next, and then the U.S. Open. Okay, I knew that. Okay. I remember after a while, man, whatever Serena did when it came to the U.S. Open, they just shut her down. It was just terrible to watch it. Wimbledon is the next in the U.S. Yes, and the U.S. Open. And the U.S. Open, it was like so hard for her to win after a while. I didn't know what she did. I was like, did she piss somebody? I mean, I know she probably pissed the ref off, but how do you piss your home country off? And then Indian Wells, they were so rude from the get-go with the girls. And then I think Chase started to act like an ass with Serena too. I think it was a Chase. JP Morgan Chase. I think it was a Chase one. That was not a good place for her either. I can't believe the racism at the for Serena. Like, that was crazy. All right, do me a favor, y'all. If you haven't done so already, um, go to the top of the screen of my YouTube, hit the share button, and share my page. Will you? On your social media platforms. I'm on the road to 500 right now, and I'm 3 away. And I'm hoping that today will be my big day to reach 500. That would be amazing with your help. Why is my channel acting like this? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I love the late night matches of the U.S. Open. I'm like, late night? That must be a different part of the country. It don't be late night for me. If you get $4.99, I want to unsubscribe so you keep working to get that 500. Why? Why? I want to keep working. Don't worry. I'm ambitious. So when I hit the 500, and I guess it triggers me and I have to sign up to be monetized, and I can see how this thing works with that whole thing. Then I'm gonna shoot for. I'm gonna change it to 1,000. Oh, you're joking? Okay, I was like, yeah, wait around. That's messed up. Nah, I'm not gonna be lazy. I'm not gonna be lazy, Brazil. I promise. It's just heated up. We're on the what did you call it? The Commissioner Cup. Is this still a Commissioner Cup game, guys? I think it is, right? Yeah, this is a Commissioner Cup game. Oh, the Lynx is starting to pull away. 18-7. They're starting to pull away. When is Paige and them coming back? Let's see if I got anybody visiting me from Instagram yet. No, my Instagram froze. We started. Yeah, so Skylar Diggins was feeling herself yesterday, y'all. Skylar was in her bag, but our girl Gabby, she had a flawless game. Oh, you guys, you should see her stats. Gabby had a flawless game. Okay, she had a flawless game. She was like hooping yesterday, unbelievable. When I saw her stats and I caught her highlights, she looked so balanced and in control. Just amazing. Just amazing. Those of you on Twitter, thank you for joining today. I don't have as much. Maybe the people on Twitter aren't watching as much as they were yesterday. They was on boy. And I know a lot of you have been sharing my channel, tuning in, checking things out. Sharing it has really, really helped. Getting a lot of traction on that. So shout out to you, my Twitter folk, always. And they come in and they say hi to me because I follow them. The Juju Watkins fan club, we call them Chosen fan club. We're getting a lot of love. We're getting ready to see something happen with the Trojan men football team. They didn't even rank them though. Even though they say, which is weird. I think, and you guys should correct me if I'm wrong. of course. I think they're saying that we got like the number one recruiting class, but they didn't show no love with giving them any type of ranking in the top 25. So I don't know how you can say, you know, you can give them you can say they got the number one recruiting class, yet you don't show them any love in the rankings. But like Talia Goodman told me when I said something when they did the way too early NCAA women's basketball ranking and gave us honorable mention, I was like, why? Did you even research the girls that we picked up? She's like, no, we just need to see them, how this is going to work. I'm like, you need to see how a lot of these teams are going to work. Okay, so the Trojans, okay, update on the women of Troy. It's June 8th. Usually they start conditioning sometime in June. They give them a couple weeks off after graduation. They got to pack, move, say goodbye to their loved ones if they're coming over from high school to college or from the portal from a different side of the country. So our portal people are here. I see in one photo, they're taking a photo. It's Car Dunn, Jazzy, in London, taking a photo with Ryan Forster and Kennedy Smith. Oh, they look good together. Oh, they look so good together. And then I see a picture with all of them. Nikki Blue's in the photo. Coach Burns is in the photo. Jocko is in the photo. That's the coaches. Our assistants. Ryan, our scout guy, film guy. Oh, I can't wait. I just love those guys. I love our team so much. I literally get sad thinking I have not been attached to a team since the Tennessee Volunteers, where I'm literally sad that I'm not gonna see Kiki and Rhea. I'm starting to do it now. Clarice and Juju and Paul and Heckle and Kennedy, Malia, Forcier, little Brookie, Viv and Laura, like all together. Like it just makes me sad. Like they do a lot of vlogging and they post a lot. They do TikToks together. That team, they really liked each other. Like I really like those little youngsters. For as good as the Minnesota Lynx are, now they can end up with a lottery pick. What in 2026 that they acquire Chicago they acquired a player from Chicago, Scott. Oh, Chicago. Damn, Chicago's not going to get a number one draft pick until like they must have did something so that they wouldn't get that they were going to get a lottery picks around the time. Maybe their goal was they were trying to get somebody out of the 27-28 draft because I don't understand anything that they did. Think player like AZ Fudd. AZ would do good over there. AZ would honestly. I thought AZ would be like a Washington or Chicago or Dallas. But if AZ were to go to Minnesota, they can definitely win a championship. Because I think she can come in and fire some balls in the hoop. Easy from the three. With their system. She would probably like that system because it's system. Hey, Nature, what a hot take, honey. You came in with a hot take. I gotta remember that. Let me see. I don't know what clipping this would do. What putting a star next to what you said means, but Nature, share my channel for me on your page, please. On your socials. I'm asking everybody to do so. I'm like 3 away from 500, which begins the monetization and getting me in stronger into the algorithms. The Mystics games. Somebody Twitter. I got you, Nisi. You asked about almost an hour ago what the Mystics are up. Mystics are up. Mystics are up. Start the third quarter. They are up 62-40. We got this. We got this, Nisi. If you're listening to me over on Twitter, it is 60-42. They was not coming. They was not playing today. You need to put something on it. Chicago should sue Minnesota for taking advantage of them. It does sound like they got taken advantage of. I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to see if we're going to come back and say, wow, Chicago was really brilliant for we just have to like suffer for a while. I don't know. Candace Parker said that she felt that, and she obviously played for the Aces. Candace Parker said that Tyler Marsh is the best coach she's ever had, and I imagine she's talking about the WNBA because she ain't talking about Pat Summitt. And then she said that he's a great developmental coach. He's a good man, good coach, and he's the best thing for somebody like an Angel Reese. So we just need to be patient. I don't think this is all on Angel Reese that we need to focus just on Angel Reese. Angel was a 7th round draft pick. For me, in the class of 2020, coming out of high school, she was number 2. I still think she was that good to go that high, to go at least 2 or 3 in the draft. But it was never intended for her to like come in, carry a team, franchise a team, and you're a 7th pick. Some BS. If you're gonna pick her at 7, don't put all this on her. That's not her responsibility. You pick freaking Cardoso at number 3, then stick to it. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to get you pick Cardoso, the Gamecock champion, 6-7. Put this on her. Don't put this on Angel. She's number 7. She's supposed to be learning behind a vet, coming in, getting some time. You know what I'm saying? And learning the game pace and everything. Man, she's learning. She's learning on the fly. Nature said James has not played one blanking second for the Wings. No, Zaza did, but not no good minutes. Like he tripping. I'm like, put Zaza James in the game. I seen her come in. I was thoroughly pleased with her, but it was in that kind of garbage time minutes. I'm like, I thought she was going to do this chicken wrap on this one breakaway transition when she got fouled. I'm like, girl, you could have took that girl to the hoop easy. Don't be shy, Zaza James. Don't be shy. You got to come with it. Like, you got this. It's crazy that Nurse is still starting in my Brazil. You and me both. You and me freaking both, bro. Drinking that yak? I am drinking CMOS lemonade. It is 1:27 in the afternoon. Drinking on yak. Like Eagles? All hail to Caitlin Clark. Okay, fly, Eagles, fly. When's she coming back, Eagle? When do you know when Caitlin Clark is coming back to play? How much longer does she have before she's better? Hey, Gabe. Who do I have winning the Pacers or the Thunder? I want the Thunder to win, but I think the Pacers will win. What do you think, Gabe? Gabe BH, welcome, Fly Eagle and Gabe. Can you guys hit that subscribe button for me? And I'll continue to read your comments. I'll give you a shout out. You can help me get to 500. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. Just be kind today. Just be a kind person. Just be you got the Pacers. I got the Pacers too, Gabe. Thank you, Fly Eagle. Fly Eagle, but when is Caitlin Clark coming back? And if DeWitt said hit that like as well. OKC. Ooh, Fly Eagle said OKC in 5. I want them to win, but I don't know. There's so much. I mean, it's kind of like the New York Liberty. It has been 28 years last year for this franchise and for New York to experience any type of win in any sport. And I think the Pacers, the powers that be want to see the Pacers, okay? Yeah, like Eagle said, the Pacers are no joke. It just might not be, don't shoot me. It just might not be OKC time right now. Yeah, Pacers are no joke. Yeah. UFC, KFC, OKC Pacers. How far do you think the Indiana Fever for the WNBA with Caitlin Clark will go this year? DeWitt is laughing. He's a Kentucky Fried Chicken OKC's. Is that what that means? KFC OKC's? DeWitt, help me because that went over my head. That went over my head. Gabe, you think that the Fever of the WNBA will make the playoffs, and do you think that they can make it to the second round of the playoffs? Anybody step to the forefront. Don't be shy. Stand by your team. Like if I like a player and I believe in that player and I think they're the greatest, I'm gonna stand by them. OKC, good. That's what I want to see. Okay. Brazil got OKC, okay. But every time when I'm looking at different takes, people say the Pacers. But when I peek in and I watch, and I see what's happening with the Pacers. But I was like, OKC, you got to know how to hold on to a lead, bro. Like, you can't be squatting on a lead. Gabe, you're a Los Aces. I just saw them play yesterday up here in San Francisco. How do you feel about what happened to them yesterday, Gabe? Fever fans are programmed to say championship. The program was. I can't make heads or tail of them. Like, I need to see them play New York again or Minnesota. Shoot, I need to see them play Seattle or Phoenix. I seen them play the Dream, and it was a battle. I don't think that you guys really want to know. They have a team. The Fever have a team to me, okay? But the way they whine and cry about physicality and the physical part of the game, I don't think that the players that they have are going to be, and hear me out, they're not going to be able to weather the physicality to get to a championship. Okay, bad calls or physical play on Clark. It's gonna be spoke about on CNN News when Clark hits that deck, and she's gonna hit the deck to get to that level. Everybody's gonna hit the deck. Sophie's gonna be throwing herself around. She's gonna get punched in the gut. They gonna be punching people in the gut. They don't have players, I don't think, that can endure that. I feel like we could get better. We need to get back on track. I understand. I understand. And I think once you do get back on track, even when you get back on track with her, I don't think that you guys. I think that they need to do less whining and crying about the physicality and dish it back. If they can take a punch in the gut and get back up off the ground, that'll send a message to other teams not to push them around. And not to say that anybody is pushing them around. Everybody is playing like that at that level. 69-45 Washington Mystics. Wow. I feel like the Aces could make the second round. Second round game? Okay, let me watch another game because what I saw yesterday, I was like, good Lord. Right. Never, right. Eagle said never count. Okay, I got you. I agree with you on that. Never count them out. But it's hard, bro. It is so hard. Liberty can win shooting bad. So I have to agree. Yeah, they could win shooting bad. The Liberty just got the system. And I don't know. Sabrina's really playing good this year. Don't count the Seattle out. They could play MVP basketball. But it's my opinion. Yeah. And I respect your opinion. I respect that. I'm just trying to make suggestions. I'm just trying to say what I think with the fever that I feel is needed from them to take that physicality, brush it off, get back up, and keep going. Quit tripping, quit slowing the game up with all the reviews and all the staying on the ground in pain. Get up off the court, let somebody else come in and go over to nursery rooms on the sideline. Give them this 2 years contention. I'm with you on that, D. I don't even know if we're gonna need that, D, because we might pick something up real strong in the lottery in next year, in 26, and in 27. There's a lot to choose from in 27. 73-51. I mean, none of you guys, Gabe, Bazille, DeWitt, none of you guys or see what Phoenix is doing. None of you guys are talking about Phoenix. None of you guys are giving any love to the Valks. Why is that? Why is no one giving love to, say, Phoenix in the Dream? You don't really believe in them? Saab doesn't have to worry about point guard duties, so she's playing free. Is that what the difference is? Because she was terrible in that position. I felt bad for her. And she looks a whole lot better not having to play that point guard. Oh, God, that's what I'm going to start saying. That's what the difference is. Somebody finally answered. Because I was like, why is Serena playing better this year? Maybe she's healthy or something? Bob for real said, I'm always here for Satu. Satu cracks me up, boy. Satu will shoot that about 20, 30 times. She plays so good. She gets to the free throw line. She going to get that 22, 25 points a game. 22 points, I'll say. Austin Jackson. Juju Angel does everything for the Sky. The Sky could have an all-star team and not win the championship. Their decision making is terrible. So is their organization. I know, Austin. I know, shit. But with that organization, they won a championship in the last 5 years. After what Charles Barkley said about Phoenix, I have no love. What did he say? Please say. Charles Barkley pisses me off. Minnesota Lynx are doing good this year. Yeah, they're still the same. Steady. They don't want first. They're not interested in being ranked first all the way through the season. They just hover around, do what they got to do. Very good system, very good coach. Angel checked out early yesterday, but hard to blame her. Yeah, it was hard. It's hard to blame her. Nobody matches Angel's intensity for the Sky. That's an issue. That is an issue for me, big time. It really is. It is an issue for me as well. It's like, I don't get it. And she endures so much. And you know what pissed me off yesterday? All the laughing and the giggling and the mocking that Sophie and Clark were doing on the sidelines, just having a good time mocking them, jumping up, talking about angels traveling. I'm like, wow, she really lives rent free in you guys' head. Like, man, maybe if Angel never would have talked to her, this wouldn't be such a big deal. Because these people will not let go of it. That's like, wow, this is gonna follow her to the rest of her career. I was joking. Barkley used to clown Phoenix women on his show. He did. Again, I was only joking. He did. I didn't know that. I didn't know he did that. The Wings ain't doing so good. Give them time. Let's give them some time. Chris got to figure out. They got to believe in their coach, and they don't. I don't know that Enrique needs to play with a new coach as much as a coach that she can respect and that has a lot of experience to be able to deal with her. I'm not trying to blame. She gets a lot of the blame because she's a vet. Serge Barkley were in on. Okay, I'm gonna do that so I can be more pissed off at him. I thought he only clowned San Antonio women. That's what I thought. It was the San Antonio women. When reference to the WNBA, not really like the NBA, not WNBA. That's a big old San Antonio woman. I was shocked. I was like, they got big women in San Antonio. Minnesota Lynx 41-25. You're right. He used to clown the Nachos and the Phoenix fans. Well, he played for them, so he should know. And since he's been there, so I think, playing for Phoenix, he knew. Looking at this highlight. Among Augustus against Katie Smith in WNBA history. Simone was doing stuff before the rest of the girls were doing stuff. When she do that step and then slide and step back, pull up, nobody was doing that like that. She was ahead of her time. Simone Augustus was ahead of the time. Oh yeah, when he was saying stale and cheese cold. When he was saying they nachos stale and the cheese cold. He said Phoenix was so bad that you can buy nosebleed seats for cheap and end up courtside. That's what I used to do. And the WNBA first started, they used to let you could buy tickets to the Spark game in LA. After about first, second quarter, if it wasn't full, you can move down. So I had some connections with the people that were moving people around. I ended up courtside a couple times. Totally different experience than courtside. Or even like I've sat as close as right behind courtside, but that's cool too. But sometimes being up high, you can look down and it just looks at. I mean, in the VIP booth as a crypto, that's fun watching it from there too. What's poppin', Mickey Mick? What's going on? Happy Sunday. Coming in here all jolly wop happy. We talking about sports. We talking about tennis. We talking about NBA finals. We talking WNBA hoops with everybody loves Juju 1-2 Talks hoops. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so for me right now. It's free, can't hurt, helps me out, helps my channel out. Hit that like as well. That always goes well. It is 80-57. Washington Mystics lead the Connecticut Sun in the fourth quarter with 8 minutes and 4 seconds left. Free throw taken with Jade Milburn on the line. Fourth quarter, Connecticut is 4 and Washington has 2. Third quarter was won by Washington 28-17. Second quarter was won by Washington 22-15. And first quarter was won by Washington 28-21. At this point, Connecticut has never won a quarter this yet. On the other side, we have today playing the Minnesota against Dallas Wings. And the score is 44-35. That's not bad at all. First quarter, Minnesota 24-14. Second quarter, Dallas won the second quarter, y'all, 21-20. They're 9 points down. So if you walked away thinking that Dallas was going to fold, you're sadly mistaken. You're sadly mistaken. Dallas woke up. Let's see what Dallas can do. Enrique's carrying him in a second. Okay, ball for real. Good take. Coco did her thing, Mickey. Coco did her thing. But Sabalenka was really kind of salty. Ball for real hit it on the nail. Low key, ball for real anywhere but sitting behind the net. Hold up. I had a seat behind the net. That's a whole different ball game. I have a friend that loved to sit behind the back, kind of like, on the floor, sitting behind the backboard. They like that view. And those tickets are always affordable if you can hang from that angle. Brazil said, howdy, Mickey Mick. Welcome to the stream. Coco did her thing. It's a wrap. Enrique carrying them in the second quarter. Should J.C. Sheldon be starting for Connecticut? DeWitt, VIP. You don't like VIP, DeWitt? Why? Up in the booth up there. Yeah. You feel too far. You feel too far away. Mytics are raking galleries for the hungry folks. That's where all the food and stuff is. You're right. I kind of enjoyed that. They showing the highlights of Maya Moore's retirement jersey. That was kind of fun. I really liked that. I really enjoyed that. Hold on, I'm still here. I really enjoyed that ceremony. I learned a lot about Maya Moore that I just didn't know. See, mine came around the time when Candace came back from pregnancy. You couldn't tell me anybody was better than after Lisa left than Candace Parker. And all they kept talking about was this Maya Moore. And this isn't like her style. It was just something about her. She wasn't as flexible. And then she just kept getting better and better. She was like, oh, man. And I was like, okay, respectfully, I give her prop. But I just I wouldn't buy no jersey. I was not, again, like Maya Moore fan over Candace Parker. I just wasn't. But you know what? Maya Moore a badass. And my favorite player, Juju, is compared to her, and Maya gives her all the most respect. She says, I like this one. It's this girl. It reminds me of me. And when she said that, I was like, ooh, that is a high compliment, Juju. No. Oh, winningest player in women's basketball, hardly lost on any level. Ball for real. That goddamn Brianna Stewart. Sometimes people forget how bad Stewie is. Stewie was like, bro, ball for real, come on now. Maya didn't win as much as Stewie. Stewie was like, oh my gosh, Stewie was winning at college 4 straight. She gets to the pros, she's winning. She went to the Olympics, she's getting gold medal. It was like at one point she was just unstoppable, getting better and better and better. Then I think she might have suffered an injury or something happened to her. And I was like, okay, then she started becoming more human-like. But the stuff that she would do, that Stewie would do, there was nobody in the league that could stop Breanna Stewart. Stewart was like so efficient, so automatic. With it just seemed like effortless. Stewie was crazy. I was a Stewie fan so hard. I was like, oh my gosh, Breanna Stewart is like a bad white girl. She is. Breanna Stewart is badass. 4 at UConn was ridiculous for Stewie. 4 WNBA in 7, 8 years is nuts. Ball for real. That's nuts. Stewie, and then how many Olympic golds? Ball for real, how many Olympics? How many Olympics? Stewie is like the winningest basketball player. That's a bad player. Breanna Stewart is the winningest. She's a badass. That's a GOAT. Please hit the like and subscribe and share button, please. And the post notification bell button so that you can join me anytime that I go up. I don't really always schedule my stuff. And I don't really have a regular, but you guys always come through, and I should do better for you on that. I just have a lot going on, and I don't want to disappoint and schedule something and I can't make it. So as time goes on, things like that will just get better and better, and I'll continue to grow, and I'll continue to learn. I'll continue to, eventually learn how to do some edits. I tried to do a little bit before where I put the screen up, have myself in a corner, but I want to be like, show you guys stuff that I see in the game, like highlight wise, little things that I want to discuss that aren't being discussed, about the nuances and the intricacies of the game that make a difference. It's the little things that I see, the little detailed things that make a difference in wins or losses. JoJo's going to be the GOAT. Who's JoJo? Geese? Hey, Geese. Hey, Geese. Hey, y'all. Welcome, Geese. I don't recognize Geese 88. Shout out Geese 88. 88. JoJo going to be the GOAT. I think you're saying Juju Watkins. Juju Watkins. Longhorns fan since, I'm sorry, about 05. Man, I've been watching the Longhorns. Yeah, you meant Juju. I got you. Longhorns, it's funny that you say that. The Longhorns fan since about 05. I remember I was a Longhorns fan when Jody Conrad was the coach. Who came out of the Longhorns that made you a fan since 2005? You talking about Kevin Durant or something? Women's basketball. Who came out of the Longhorns guys in like 2005? Help me out, Geese. Hit that subscribe button for me, Geese. See, you talk about football. Nah. See, Geese, you're talking. So okay. Kevin Durant too. Yeah. You talking Vince Young, but I'm talking Reggie Bush. I'm talking that era, Reggie Bush and Vince Young. Come on with it. Longhorns won the national softball championship in 2005. It wasn't Oklahoma. They feel like they've been winning forever. And then Kevin went to Texas, right, around 06, 07. Okay. Yeah. Durant. I watched him there. I watched him. He was something else, man. Woo. Kevin was something else. Vince Young was the greatest football player I ever seen. Reggie Bush. No, okay, Vince Young is good too. Let me stop playing with you. But what happened to Vince Young in the pros? Geese, where did Vince Young go after Texas? I don't remember him. I don't remember. Who was it? Didn't he go to a Texas team, guys? And then Reggie went to the Saints. Yeah, Reggie was nice too. Remember what happened against us and you guys? The road to the Heisman, the road to the championship. That, Pete Carroll and the Trojans. Oh man, Vince Young. Woo! That's some college football. There were two beef stews: Breanna Stewart and Isaiah Stewart from Detroit Pistons. Ooh, Isaiah Stewart the second. Look at Mickey trying to bring up Mickey. You trying to bring up some history, huh? He went to the Titans. That's what it was. I could picture the uniform in my mind, but I couldn't think. Yeah, he meant Juju. Yeah, Jeff Fisher ruined his career. Something happened, and I felt like somebody. I don't know enough about football with him to say like what you just said, Geese. Something ruined his career. So Jeff Fisher was the coach. Yeah. One thing I got love for everybody in the country do it is that they're catching on to Juju. Like they knew, even the Clarkies can't deny like she may be a better player, but hey, okay, yeah, he was the coach. Okay. But I think I think they've even come to say anybody that can challenge her greatness would be Juju. And I don't think Clark questions it either. Because I don't want to hear all that backlash and that weird stuff and attacking her like you attack Angel Reese and all that kind of stuff. Like that girl don't need that. She don't bother nobody. If you see Juju on Overtime Select, even though she has baggy pants on, she has lost so much weight. See, Geese, I respect that. I respect you for that. He said, I think Juju's better than Cece. Even with the fact that Cece's got, that record and everything, which takes a lot of shooting to do that. I think Juju would want a national championship before she would want the scoring title, like all time and all that. I think she needs. My girl got to get a national championship. Do it. Even though I don't even care because I know that she's going to have a phenomenal WNBA career, but I think because I need to put her in a conversation with the best of all time, that's going to always come up for people is like, well, what you do in college? But nobody cares about what you do in college because you can get into the WNBA and just dominate, and they're not going to stop. That's not going to stop you from being a GOAT. But when you compare it to other GOAT, they all have, national championships. I just remember Vince Young doing a BET show documenting his road to the league, and then they stopped caring. Yeah, gotta pat that resume. Right, well, bro. You gotta pat that resume. She gonna pat. Even if she doesn't, she's gonna have so many individual accolades. Like literally this year, it would have caused so much controversy for her to get DPO on top of NPYOY. But her defense was, how do you do that? How do you be as equally dominant on offense as you are on defense? That's incredible. That I was like, that's gonna break that girl body down. Like she gonna need a break. If she doesn't get hurt, they would have won the chip. Geese, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Yes, you saw it too. You saw it. Did you see how we matched up? I was saying the same thing, Geese. Yes, Geese. You get it. You're gonna piss off some UConn fans. I think you could even thank you, Geese. You could even see it in the eyes of UConn. They were just like, when she's on the court, they was like just trying to figure out like, what are the Trojans going to do? I think with her on the floor with Kiki was not going to allow Strong to outshine her, and it was going to take some of the pressure off her. But to see how Rhea Marshall was even stepping up was like, and then Avery Howe was getting down. K9 was even finding herself, and the defense that we had, the way we matched up, you couldn't run us off the court. They didn't want to play us. You kind of because you were going to have to run. You was going to have to play some defense. You got to keep up in transition. You wasn't going to be. We was not going for your little pick and roll around and ring around the rosies. We switched. We just let you go. And we figured out how to stop the back door. And the rest was going to have to be history. You're going to have to shoot. Paige was going to have to go for 30. If Paige goes for 30, Juice is going to go for 35. Paige, you go for 35. Juice is going to go for 40. You wasn't born to see Herschel. I met Herschel. Me and Herschel are around the same age. He ran like in track and field in college. We have a like an NFL 40-yard dash, but it's like a 50 or what was it, 100-yard dash? But it was for the football players, right? And we were at the Stanford. I was at Stanford University for Invitational, and players like, I think Carl was there when he was competing at Houston, but he wasn't yet Carl Lewis. He was always Carl Lewis, but he wasn't like the sprinter Carl Lewis. He was more like the long jumper. So Herschel was walking, and I was walking into the stadium with my friends. He was walking with his friends, and we all wanted to meet him and say hi or whatever. And then I asked him, can I put my leg up against his, because his thighs were like two of my thighs. I mean, just the specimen that he was. And to be able to run as fast as he did, we just cracked up. I was like, oh, you look at this. He's like, yeah, come on. So we did it, and I was like, look at your thighs. Like, how do you move that fast? What a specimen he was. This when we were young. Like, he wasn't yet a senior or, a junior. I think we were just like, he was probably like, I was probably like a freshman or sophomore in high school. He was like a freshman or sophomore in college. Yeah, going back to her natural weight. Yeah, she's going back to her. Juju's like right now back to her natural weight, like 160 instead of 170. What's crazy is I think she's better. What's crazy, I think she is better in a W. You talking about Keeks? Yeah. Oh God, Earl Campbell too. Now, if I had put my thighs up against Earl Campbell, he would have been way bigger. But Earl's pads made him look huge, though. Sometimes when you see NFL players, they like not to brag or anything, but I was inducted into the Hall of Fame in the Bay Area, and Julian Edelman is from San Mateo, played for San Mateo, played for my summer league coach football, but but his coach summer league, his junior college coach was my summer league basketball coach, and Tom Mentor's mentor and quarterback coach. So we were at the dinner together or whatever, and I stood next to him. He's like, you could tell he's just a couple of inches taller than me. He might be like 5'11", and then he doesn't seem very big and very small. It's like pads really do make them look so much bigger and everything. Like standing with him and everything, it's like they're not real big to me. They're probably low body fat, full of muscle and all that, but not very big or menacing to you, And you're late with the shift. I'm OT and Jew refuses to pay time and a half. What? Bo Jack looked like a tank. Oh, Jack looked like a tank. Earl had 3 trunk. He had like 3 trunk sizes. Like, yeah. Bo Jackson is, for me, because I was in the era of a 2-sport elite athlete, being able to play both, which you totally get. Bo and Dion, myself, like I understood their mentality. Like I had to play both. I don't think I would have been as strong had I not. I was 135, 145. I think me running track made me a lot stronger in basketball. But I totally get the two sports athlete. But Bo Jackson played for Oakland. He's got to be one of the greatest athletes. And then Dion. But Dion could do a lot too. But Bo Jackson, he got to be the best. He's the best. He was the best. He was the best. He was the best. I think Dion will give up that. Those old time football players gave up too much, in my opinion. I mean, in a wheelchair at 40, yes. Yeah. So did you see the lack of equipment? Because as the athletes start getting faster, stronger, bigger, like their lack of equipment, the CTE they must have, that's what it's called, the concussion, um, the knees, the hits they took. They probably like we didn't even have like certain recovery. We old school like Epsom salt, essential oils in your bath. If you're lucky, essential oil, Epsom salt. We had the ice baths and things like that. Probably if you're gonna do it, but those guys, man, just incredible athletes. Back when you give aspirin and said get back on the back when you said take some aspirin and get back on the field. Damn, you said a mouthful. Take some Advil, lay down. Probably had a concussion, didn't even know it. Geese, who I got, I was just talking about that earlier. I want to go with OKC, but I kind of think that the Pacers looking kind of like every time I keep popping up, people's like the Pacers, but my channel thinks OKC got a chance. Rub some dirt on. What is that? What Peyton said? Rub some dirt on it, spit on it, and let's go. Ronnie Lott, remember his finger was broke. He didn't have time for it to heal. It's like, go cut it off. I mean, that's how crazy it was. Seriously though, rub some dirt on it for real. You think I learned that from my brother. Like, shake it off, shake it off. 98 to 64. Look at the Mystics. Let's go. Kinky. No, that was Leah from the outside. Woo! With the putback, Keone. 100, 100, 100, 100. The win, 100. Come on, Anissa. Hit it. Damn, I wish Anissa stop rushing your shot. You got the look, baby. You got the look. I got to talk to Anissa tomorrow. You got the look. Just take your time. Don't just throw it up there. Take your time. That wasn't even a transition for you to shoot it off like that. Yeah, he said on Saturday night. Paige is funny. I love both of them. Brazil, what you mean by that, Brazil? I have no jokes today. This final reminded me of the 2011 here versus Mavericks final. What's here? I can't even pretend like I know. Everybody picked the Heat. But the Mavericks pulled it out. Got it. Dallas Mavericks. Was it Jason Kidd? Tell me if Jason Kidd was on that team. I'll never forget Kobe dislocating his finger versus Spurs and getting it popped back in. That's how my brothers and them did. That's what everybody did. Yep, and then Lot cut his off because I'm from the Bay Area, so I know about Lot. My mom met Lot. Running back, I forget his name now. Can't think that fast. Yeah, Jason Kidd was on that team. Okay, I remember. All right. Yeah, J Kidd. Okay. Yeah, and Dirk, of course. I wanted Dirk to win the ring so bad. I wanted Dirk to win a couple of times. I love Dirk Nowitzki. Like, I love him. He's good. Dirk is good. Dirk is one of my favorite basketball players. Oh, you almost had a back door. Why did you pass that? Back door. It's right there. Gosh, so irritating. You gotta love Dirk, old ass Jason Kidd. He's from the Bay, baby. He's from the Bay, JP. What you mean, old ass Jason Kidd? Why you say that, JP? I love Dirk though. Sean Marion defending LeBron. That was a good series, yeah. With the long arms, Sean Marion. That's okay. Y'all been watching women's sports. You see Brittany Sykes. Tell me if Sean Marion and Brittany Sykes aren't a good comparison. I never think that until he said that. Think about that, JP. Sean Marion, Brittany Sykes. He was old at that time. Yeah, it was taking him forever to get a championship. 102 to 67. Look at the Mystics trying to beat up on somebody. But by the way, you guys, in the Commissioner Cup, the goal is that you got to get as much points as you can. When you want to be considered to be a part of it, not only is winning games important, but by how much you hold a team to and how much you score. So if you start to see teams get to 100 and stuff, they're doing that because it gives you points towards the Commissioner Cup. 103 to 67. Brittany Sykes has 28 points. So just keep that in mind. Why are they, pushing it? Why are the starters still in? For instance, like right now it's a blowout. So why do you still have your starters in? And it really has to do kind of like what they changed with March Madness. Me and Jacob go all the time. Like they always complain that Juju's still in the game. I'm like, shit, Hannah's still in the game. Olivia's still in the game because they all have something to do with net rankings. And Coach G didn't want to take her foot off the pedal. Like she had to, she had to be able to get time with the stars like Keek and Ju and Rhea with some of the other players there on the bench because we had such an inexperienced team that they needed time playing with the starters. So don't pay attention to the score. They're just working on stuff, working, hoops, trying to hoop. It wasn't necessarily about stat padding. Because a lot of the time was she in there shooting and trying to score in the fourth, unless they were playing somebody like UCLA or something, or they needed her to score because it was important to win this game. Sykes has 28. The next leading scorer on the Mystics is Aaliyah Edwards with 13. Irfin has 12, not bad. Her rebounds are, she's not on a double-double. Kiki's at 5 rebounds, 12 points, 2 assists, 1 steals. 0 fouls. Kiki got a less aggressive because she didn't want to foul. She didn't want to be in foul trouble this game. 11 points for Citron, 5 for 10. Kiki shot 6 for 8. Brittany Sykes 6 for 12. 4 for 7. Nice. 5 for 8 for Edwards. 5 for 6. Oh, they're shooting 57% and 33 from the 3. Free throws could be better. They're at 70%. 39%. They're just not shooting well for Connecticut Sun. What's good, Lou? Where's Lou? Hold up. Let me read this. Is Lou here? Thank you for saying hi to Lou because I didn't see it. Lou, hey, what's up? Yeah, that's a good comparison, Geese. Okay. I didn't even think of that until you said that. Wow, that's true. You brought up a name from the past. A big what did you say? Blast from the past. Yeah, Brittany's a good defender. She guarded Sabrina last New York game. Brittany's the type, because of her extra length with her arms, speed, and she guards like the best defender. Before she became like so strong on offense for the Mystics, she was there to defend and rebound. What's good, Lou? How can you play basketball without knowing how to shoot and score a $170 million max contract, Ben Simmons? I'm looking at you. Yeah, I don't know. Mystics got some payback today. Wow. I was never invested in staying in the game. Argument. These players getting paid to play, so why be mad when they want to play? Good game. I don't know. It's just, what's the motivation anymore? The final, 104-67. Good game. Absolutely. They needed that. They needed to beat up on somebody, y'all. 49-39. The Wings are down by 10. Third quarter, 7 minutes. A lot of time left. 15 points for Collier. 20 points for Enrique. You know Enrique's happy about that, y'all. Let me see what Enrique's doing in her shooting percentage. Enrique is 6 for 15. Not bad. She missed 9 shots. 6 for 3 from the 9. Very nice. 2 for 2. Very nice. 4 rebounds. Okay, that's what Chris is trying to get her to do. Don't just come out here and we need you to do other stuff. If something your shot's not falling, do other stuff because he's a negative 10. She got 20 points. She's got 4 boards, 2 assists. Yeah, 1 block, 4 turnovers. Jesus. Next score is somebody else is in double figures on our team. Damn. Somebody else is in double figures. for the Dallas Wings. See, that's what she's got to stop and start getting other people in the game. Kayla McBride, Collier, steady as usual. 15 and 16. 15 for Collier, 16 for McBride. No one else in double figures. This is a winnable game. In my opinion. Good game. Almost 40 of them girls. The sun is out. What up, Lou? I saw Juju out and about. I sure did. Hi, Gary. Yeah, I saw Juju out and about. You better believe it. She had joy in her heart. She really liked what she said. The future is bright. The future. She said, I love basketball. Like she was whispering under her breath, but low key, I loved her coaching style. People were laughing at her, not drawing X and O's. Why? The kids knew what to do. She just put them in position. Her coaching was with her voice. It wasn't drawing up plays. It wasn't any of that. They already went. When you already go to practice, a play drawn up is like on an inbound play or something when you just need a bucket. Overall, what is lacking? What needs to be done? One suggestion I just thought about, I wanted to get off my chest today about Rivalries because she's one of my favorite rebounders. The sun is out. I see what you did there. What's the motivation for women who have been playing basketball for most of their lives? I would imagine a lot. The love for the game. We played for the love of the game. We didn't have pros, bragging rights, just the love for the game. Money was like, that was like to think that we could play and make money once we got out of college. That was just the extra, that because you need money to survive, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't ever like the motivation to play. Unless she was probably one of the top players and somehow got a brand deal or so on and so forth. But it's just the love of the game. Like you passionate about playing something that you love to play. And, the bragging rights, the fame that comes with it was part of it. But no, we haven't heard Brazil, so it's basically that. It's just the love. When you love something, you just have a passion for it. It shoots the dopamine off in your brain. That's what you do it for. Is Sloot out for the season? That's a great question. Jacob, the ICE agents are in LA and the National Guard has been deployed. It's crazy right now in Los Angeles. But I'm glad they fighting back personally. I'm sorry. I don't care what you guys say. All that bullshit you guys think. Everybody is not a what do you call it? A criminal. They're targeting families. So those that passed through for Instagram under the radar, thanks for joining. Although 35, you joined. Come on over to YouTube. I don't know why my screen freezes over there. But I see you. I can see when you join, even if you don't say something. Come over here on YouTube and hit that like button for me. My goal was 500. After I hit 500, my goal will be 1,000. I need you all to share my channel because as you have been sharing my channel, I've gotten more viewers as a result of that. And that really blessed me. Getting into that algorithm, getting into, just getting into the groove, getting some recognition, bringing some new chat friends over here. And believe it or not, the people that will come here and they say, yeah, I'm new, they actually do subscribe. Even if they're not rooting for, even if they're Clark fans, they'll subscribe to my channel, which says a lot. Congratulations. Am I at 500? Brazil, am I at 500? I'm trying to get to 500 because I haven't checked. Am I at 500? Yo, Brazil, you would be the first person to have said that. Am I at 500? I'm at 500? Yes. I did it. June 8th. Sunday. Let's go. Don't unsubscribe, like you said. I'm not going to be lazy. I'm going to keep going. 501 and counting. Yes, guys. Yes. I did it. No, Brazil, stop. You said you were just joking. You're so cold. You are so. Brazil, you're so. I'm telling you, that's how it be happening. I'll go up, then I come back and I lost one or two. I'm like, what did I say? What did I do? I know I've done that to people's channels that will keep popping up until I realize on the notification button, you can customize it. You can say like you want all alerts or not. Because sometimes people's alerts, they just combine. I don't know what they're doing. It's something that I don't even know I'm subscribed to. And it just pops up, makes a noise, keeps me up. And so now I know how to customize it. So you can personalize it, customize it, put it on all so you can catch, But yeah, Brazil been teasing me all day. Like, when you get 500, I'm going to unsubscribe. I'm going to unsubscribe so that you keep striving. You keep striving and go. Yeah, I had to adjust my notification, else my phone blows up. Yeah, it blows up right every minute because people subscribe to me, and you have something you want me to subscribe to. I'll subscribe to you as well. So I learned how to adjust notification. But a lot of friends, they're older like me. They don't really know how this works, and so they don't realize till they tell me like, "Oh, I had to unsubscribe." I'm like, "No, you just adjust." Then they come back. They're like, "Oh, my bad." Not everybody knows how. You guys keep me young. Y'all keep me in the loop. Like, I learn a lot from my nieces. I call them. They call me auntie on Twitter. They funny as hell. Like, they gotta be like college students. Like Jacob. Jacob keeps me in the know in the Discord. He I be liking a little bit of drama. I don't talk about a lot of the drama that goes on with us, but me and JP know all the little ins and things that are going on. Louie said, I love Angel's game and looking forward to watching her grow throughout the career. She has a very strong foundation for sure. Thank you. See, that's a real take, Louie. That's some real talk. That hate that she gets, it's so unnecessary. It's so unnecessary. I'm like, I don't get it at all. I'm like, this woman is not a bad player. I was going to say something about her earlier. She goes for the box out a lot. Sometimes, you don't necessarily need to go for the box out. If you watch Kiki, she can get the rebound because she's behind the person. And there's a way that you stay behind them. And as they try to jump, they mistime it and then you jump. And there's balls that are going over their head. You don't have to always fight for inside and it goes above you. There's a lot that goes on that I learned from being undersized down low that helped me get a lot of boards that I shouldn't have got from the 2-guard position. And she got that. Am I doing the next game? What time is the next game, Tulip? Let me look at. Tell me what time the next game is. I was asking what CBS was doing even before that. They showed her more than the game. They showed. They were tripping. I heard on the internet that they were showing CC constantly, and then the fans in the comments were like, "Yeah, because that's what we want to see." Yeah, but we want to watch the game. Or anytime Angel did anything, they would go to her, and I'm like, "Boy, y'all really trying to keep this rivalry going, aren't you?" Compilation of bench reaction is sick. It's sick, isn't the ball for real? It's like, wow, damn. Like, I really want to see her. I don't. Ugh, sickness. I'm not joking. No, Jacob, you're not. You said nothing wrong. I know you aren't. I asked that question in this chat last night. It's not right. It's on right now. Dallas versus Lynx. Yeah, I was looking at that. I was watching that. I'm sorry. I was watching that game. 53-44. Listen, y'all. It's 53-44. It is the third quarter with 3 minutes and 42 seconds left. Why not? Dallas do an upset. Why not? Like, why can't they? Why can't they believe? That's what I'm saying. Play JJ Quinley. Play Zaza James. Put some other people in there that may match up better against some of the players on Minnesota. It's, to me, I'm not real. I got starting. I would have a starting five, but as the game went on and I seen mismatches, that might be somebody in my bench to come match up better and mismatch. They may be. I might see that they can get them one-on-one. Switch it up. Go with who the mismatches and attack. Don't just stick. Don't be all legalistic with your starting five. Play some different people. Some of these kids been playing each other since high school, and they know each other's games, and they've been killing them since high school. Now they're in the pros. Take advantage of that. That's what I say. I'm tired of these blowups. Man, you have no idea, too. I'm tired of blowouts. I'm sick of it. Like, it's starting to make me like not like watching the WNBA. If you're shooting on the right side of the rim, how do you get the ball stuck on the left side? Stop. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's no. Did that happen? Did I miss that? Stop lying. So there's no way physics-wise you can do that. Stop that. You're joking, right? It just happened. You should right side, but get it stuck on the left hand side. I'm gonna have to go back. She shot a 3 and it got stuck. Oh God! I gotta go back. I gotta see that. Okay, so what are we like? The third quarter. Okay, Lue. I can't even picture that. I can't picture what you guys are saying. He shot him at the. I didn't get the balls. Was it Bridget Carlton? All right, let me read Lue. Lue said, what is being done to Angels similar to what is done to many strong, self-aware, opinionated, talented, unapologetic, melanated women that dare to be great. Systematic hate loading. It's sick. Woo! Go ahead, Lue. I gotta pin this one. Just like that uppity Negro, Muhammad Ali. He need to shut his mouth and just be happy that we let you in. They'll let as long as you go along with the be like quiet and humble, don't talk much. That's how they want you to be. Let's go. I'm cracking. I'm trying to deal with Bridget Carlton. I'm sitting here like trying to picture what he just said. You're right, Louie. I could have said it even better than what you just said. Sometimes I wonder if Angel had never what they said publicly embarrassed Clark by doing this. Walking in her face. If this hate would still be going on. You guys think? You think because South Carolina beat them, they don't get trolled? I think it's because of what Angel did. And I've never seen a bunch of people that just can't hate. They not letting it go. Michelle, AKA. Guess what, Michelle? I hit 501 subscribers. I don't know what's going to happen next, but let's see. Shit lot. Called Angel a simp for defending. Called AI a simp for defending Angel. He's a shit face, fat ass. Louie said, "What's up?" Michelle said, "What's up?" Well, CC disrespected South Carolina, and they don't get that much hate. That's what I'm saying, Brazil. So my next goal, Tulip, thank you. My next goal is 1,000. Absolutely. Let me change that. Congrats to you. Thanks, Michelle. Brazil keeps threatening to mess me up though and unsubscribe so that I won't get lazy. He said, "Don't let him do it, guys." But you know what helps? You guys help. You guys help me reach this goal, and I have to thank you all for that. But I also need you guys to share my channel. When you come in, if you could kindly just share the channel, and what that means is hit the share button and share it across your social media. When you do that, it is bringing traffic to my channel, and then they see you guys coming and just having a good time. And all WNBA teams, sport teams are welcome. Yes, I am a USC Trojan fan, number one. Cool. I love other teams too. WNBA teams, I'm starting to fall in love with the Mytics, but I'll watch all games. I love it. I love the sport. I love the game. Some players that I like are on certain teams and things like that. I don't have to be like a diehard. I'm not going to move. I don't want to see. I hate it, but I'm not going to do all that. If you're a Clark fan, you're an Angel fan, you're Sa Brianna fan, or Nafisa, whoever, or Skylar, it doesn't matter. Come through. Let's talk hoops. Hey, you like white boys? I promise black below belt, though. I don't know what that means. Censors. I don't even know what you said. I got the first question, then I promise I'm black below belt, though. I don't know what below belt means. I think we like all people. How about that? But I love the takes because I really be wanting to hear from people that are from like I got some when I watch college ball, I have like some LSU fans that follow me because they know that I kind of rock with them. You know what I'm saying? I rock with their coach. I rock with the program. I rock with their players. Even though, you know, the rivalry between USC, UCLA, I've always had friends from both colleges growing up. But I'd like to just land on, you know, yeah, go Tigers for sure. I don't been watching Dawn since she played in college. I'm older than Dawn, so I've been watching her since she played in college and watching what she played for the Sting, coached for Temple, and she came to South Carolina, watched her getting her ass kicked by UConn and Tennessee and Duke and North Carolina. And I just said, Dawn, one day you're gonna be there because I could see her coaching style. And I said, oh yeah, she's gonna be fine. But did I predict this? I said, yeah, probably from the time when I saw her till now. I thought, yeah, she can get some players over there. She's gonna be fine. But do I think she's like a great ex and uncle? Not necessarily. But I don't really know too much of who I think is like a great ex and uncle coach. Go Tigers. Yeah, the gesture towards CC didn't help. I think it's much more than that, though. It's what Angel represents. Okay. They're reinforcing images and narratives, undermining a woman's character and legacy. Absolutely. I appreciate that. Because now it makes me wonder, it makes me wonder, like, if he hadn't done that, would it still be there? And I think it would, because I think they feel like, how could she be winning? How could she take them to the next level to win? And she's not good. And they won. And it's like, wow, you don't really see her contribution on that court. You really don't know sports if you don't see what she does and what she brings to the game. You really don't understand basketball whatsoever. The way you ain't wrong. I've heard LSU fans say she talks too much and told them I like her for her unapologetic takes. Like, I've heard people tell me that's on the ground level with Cece that Cece is like, she's a marketing genius. She's playing to the cameras. Thank you, Louie. Woohoo! She's playing to the camera. She's not like that. Somebody actually said she's actually a B. Like real smart, real like just sarcastic. You know what I'm saying? Like she do some dirty shit. Like they know, the players know. They know more than what. Like I always like when they would give takes on me in a newspaper. I felt like I was reading somebody else. Like it's like two different people. Like you think you know somebody, but you really don't. It's just their take. Like they paint her as this and this and this. I'm like, she's not like that. She's a fucking trip. Thank you, Louie. Random, but do you ever watch the Disney movie Double Team based on Bird sisters that played at Virginia? No, I haven't. Double Team based on Bird sisters that played at Virginia. No. 3-point game? No, Bob, for real. Where do I find that at? On the Disney movie? Okay. I might have saw that. I might have saw that. I didn't know what I was. If I didn't click on it to look at it. This was Disney. 3 points. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? Just give these teams time, okay? Just give these teams time. Like quit like judging them so early. It's 57 Minnesota, 56 Dallas win. Jacob, what you got? What you got going on? Like, are you watching it? Dallas is outscored Minnesota in the third quarter, 17-11. None of these teams to me are like unbeatable. 21 for Nafisa, McBride, 18. Okay, it's turned into a two-man game. And Maddie Seeger stepped up with 10. Cool. Enrique with 24. See, we need Paige. Paige, get off of this goddamn concussion. 1-point game now. All right, Jacob. Cool. I wouldn't say it's good. I ain't watching WoW, but it was fun as a youngin' to watch. Oh, for sure. If I watch this, it's because my godson, when he's around me, he might have been watching Disney channels and stuff like that. He's been watching a lot of YouTube. He doesn't, and then he has some kind of like sitcom show. I can't remember the name of it that he's actually into. She's sick. I got you. But that's how you learn what's going on with your kiddos when you stay young and staying in touch. Because, like, I had to watch him play Roblox when he was little, and I had to watch him play Fortnite just because the damn predators out there. What's happening to my Instagram? All right. Yeah, Coach Juju did a good job this weekend. He did. I love her coaching style. Calm, like the girl said, yet aggressive. Very direct. I always say when you're coaching young people, you can't have a lot of words. You have to be like boom, boom, very direct. Don't overtake. Do this, do this, do this. And if they know your basketball language or coaching language, you guys learn from what they call certain things at their level. You got to speak their language and move on, and just motivate them. That's it. The rest of it is just filling the game. It's filling in the game and playing together. Nothing more, nothing less. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Come on in, Twitter. Give me some action, Twitter. Come on over to YouTube. Say hello to the chat. Hit the like button for me. And share my page if you will. Share my page. If you haven't done so already, share my page, Nieces. It's a close game right now. They're in a dog fight. Let's get the wins to get an upset, to get a win, y'all. Like, let's shake this up. Tired of blowouts and stuff. Why is the Lynx and the Wings game close? Do you think? Nola? You think Nola Henry is stepping up and helping Chris? This is actually would be a good upset early in the season. I think it would be, and it might help them. It might help the team have some faith in Enrique and her leadership, so that even if Paige comes back, like, because everybody's ready to write Enrique off, that doesn't help the team whatsoever to do that. It causes dissension. 60, Minnesota up 60-56. They better score. Dallas better score. Where's live Mike? They were interviewing Noah. Oh, okay. I got it. CC has a team behind her as well. She's definitely being coached up, and that's very opportune image of her sitting in one of the coach's chairs was crazy work. Crazy work. I've never seen anything like that. Crazy ass work. She couldn't even shut her mouth. She does more talking and coaching and encouraging her teammates than she does when she plays. I'd be like, girl, sit your ass down. Shut up. Talking to me. You don't even talk to me this much when you're playing. Nola clipboard Henry to the rescue. Give it to her. Let your assistant coach take over sometime. That's what it's all about. As a coach, I ain't trying to draw up no X's and O's. I want to be out there directing and coaching and using my eye test. Whatever works. Now they're pulling away. They just got up to 1. Now it's 62-56. Who's messing up? Is it Melissa? They don't use screens right at all. I don't know where you thought she was going, Enrique. You didn't even rub off her. God damn. Look at that. You just threw that up. Get the ball. Damn, Melissa. Take your time. Clipboard 1 on arrival with that mid team. To be fair, she worked it in the end. Yeah, they was tripping off of she was a cerebral coach. Trying to draw up things, looking at what it takes a minute in that position to get the hang of it, but she had the hang of it. I love the energy that CC brings from the bench. I don't want her to be who she is, right? But I don't see that when she's not on the bench. Or I could be wrong. Help me understand the way. She was like that in college. I think when she went to the bench in college, she was like very talkative. I know this is off topic, but that 23 high school class is going to go down as legendary class for basketball. Yeah, we know. We do. We know. The Juju Hannah, Madison Booker. Audie Crooks, all of them. It's a good class, very good class of 27. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm not putting them as the best class I've ever seen yet. I'll see how they turn out when they get to the pros. Like the Elena Beard, Dinah Taurasi class, those in that class was probably the best class. Oh, sorry, Chloe Kitts and KK. Thank you. I just wanted to keep adding. I knew there was more. Malaysia Pawali. See, I'm forgetting Michaela Williams. Like I can go on that class, but I got to see how it translates though to the W. Okay, let me see. Yesterday at Overtime Select, KK and Chloe were commentators, and so it was like Juju and Flaw, Chloe and KK. Out of all of them, they have championships. Juju doesn't. She was the only one without a national championship. I know she felt it. I know they know that she's the best player. They have no doubt that she's the best player in the country, in the world. So, in the country, they know that. Juju, just like Flajay sarcastically said, "Just you win everything. You just won everything." No, she hasn't won everything. She has not won a championship. So, although you say that about her, if you knew how that eats her heart out and what she's striving for, that's not it. She is the best. That's not it. She wants that championship. I know she does. Well, admittedly, I didn't watch CeCe much in college. Not sure how she presented back then. I should go take a look. Ooh, you should. There's some things that turned me off. She didn't dominate. She didn't know. For me, what I needed her to do, because they're like, all they had was her. I liked her team. I like Gabby. I like Kate. I like Cesano. I like Max Gustafson. I love this other girl. Can't remember her name. That hurt her knee. And Flaw won a chip as a freshman, straight up. So all of the girls that she was around, don't think she doesn't know that she's the only one that didn't have a championship. KK got hers, Flaw got hers, Chloe got hers. That shit hurts. But I thought the team was solid. I thought it was solid enough that if those 3-point shots, which are worth more than 2, and that she spread the floor the way she did, why couldn't she take a one? And don't say one person can't do it unless they can't do it nowadays. Cheryl Swoops did it. Rebecca Lobo did it. Candace Parker did it. People did it with just being a one-man show. Because when you get to the championship, it's just like you gotta go. You gotta go. If you end up with 47, I don't give a damn. Win. Just win. Just win. You or Caitlin Clark. Win. Just win. It's that simple. Just win. Take over. Everybody clear. Let her shoot. Get the board. Just take over. If you as good as they're trying to say you are the National Player of the Year how many times? When you get to that level and you're in that game, all bets are off. Give her the ball. And Coach Booter gave her the ball, but she passed it up. Paige and AZ did it. You think Paige was going to let that slip by? Paige would have went 35 if she had to. You got to be clutch. Hannah's not clutch. Brazil said DeWitt, she had a lot of irons in the fire. Hannah and Kate were clutch in those tournaments. Iowa's defense wasn't good. It was their offense that was really good. Hannah Stokey, Kate, they was clutch. Kate Martin yesterday, man, what I saw Kate Martin do yesterday in person, her talent was there. Her shot was like raining. The way she let that ball go, it was raining. No, I'm a woman. Sawon Cox. So what's up? You gonna hit that like button for me? You gonna hit that like button for me? Thanks for the insight, too. For real though, I really felt that because I heard a lot about this, this Caitlin Clark, right? So I was like, oh, okay, so I was like, hey, Monka. No, they shouldn't trade Angel. I think she bought a home there. I believe she bought a home in Chicago. She didn't trade Angel. She likes it there. Lue, my thing was, I thought she was like going to be this dominant, like, you know what I'm saying? You said trade for Camilla? What do you guys think, chat? Do you think they need to trade Camilla, or do they just need more time? You want to trade? Hi there. Women's basketball. We're talking women's basketball right now. We're watching Dallas. Oh, they pulled away, man. They get 64-57 down by 7. 5 minutes and 48. Why don't you take that long shot? Get to the rack. Get to the rack. Trade for what, though? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, too. Trade nobody right now. Ain't nobody to trade for. There's nobody in the league that I look around and I go, wow, if Chicago had Who? It ain't happening yet. They need a couple of years. They need some more players to come into the league. Trade for what? That's right, ball for real. For Citron? No. Mystics ain't giving up Citron. And we don't need Camilla in at the Mystics, though. You feel me? Like, we good. Remember when people were making fun of Juju shooting percentages and chucking up shots? Well, look at CC's shooting stats in tournaments. Jacob, they don't want to hear what you're doing. They don't want to hear it, Jacob. They don't want to hear what you're saying, bro. They don't. In the games where she was supposed to show up, she wasn't showing up, bro. She wasn't. I was waiting for her. Like, you're gonna be. I think the shooting percentage will get better for Reese, but she needs to let it come. And I think also like when she doubled down there, look at how Kiki turns, faces, nothing's there, turns back, passes out, or she knows there's nothing she kicks it out to the open man. And that's what Reese is learning. But she kicks it out to the open man. Hell, they're not doing nothing. Like, Rebecca, come get it. Or, what's her name? Atkins. When she kicks it to you, take the shot. Do you think Cece was holding that part of her game back, closing the show to save something to show off it? No, I don't think it was no. I think she wanted to win. I think she was wore out. If you look, South Carolina had them girls. Coach was not going to her bench. Them girls was drenching with sweat. They were exhausted. She didn't have enough players like to get through a tournament like that. Trade Angel, banner salute for Kelsey Plum and Kamika Ham. Oh, God, is that Bunker? Wow. Ooh, that's interesting. Kelsey. Yeah, Dorica do got a motor, though. Better spacing for this guy. That's a thought. I wouldn't shoot it down, but that's huge, though. Man, that's huge. That's huge what you just said. I need to get more out of from them. What up, Keishel? When your shooting guard has 4 points, you aren't winning. You better say it louder, Brazil. Go Ducks. Joseph crazy. Go, Keishel, share my channel on your page for me, huh? They said that she had 30 in the championship game versus South Carolina. She had 21 in the first half and 9 in the second. She got quiet. That's what I remember that. Yeah. She was non-existent in the final minute. Just looking like Raven was shutting her down, and she was scared to shoot. I asked because even now, Okikiola area fan, I find myself saying, why was she holding on in college without so tough? I think she was fine in college. I think she was eight. She had 18 points, 8 rebounds, 0.3 rebounds as an average last year. I think it was on her. She missed a lot of bunnies and a lot of chippies a lot of time. But sometimes, Kiki had a high game of 34 last year. I think she might have had a game of 36 against UNC. She was about to go. She went ham against Mississippi State. Like, Kiki was everything that we could. I just didn't think we had the right. We had young guards that really didn't know how to get it to her when she was wide open in the paint, like they do in college. She just needed to be with more mature, older players. An assistant coach. Okay, yeah. Reese is still stinking it up. No, I don't think she's stinking it up at all. 12 boards. She wasn't there for offense. 12 rebounds. Nobody's stopping that crank. She's not responsible to carry that team crank. That's not her job as an offensive. I mean, I think 12 turnovers that I see Clark. I think that's stinking it up. I don't see how you can praise mediocrity with Clark like that, Craig. Her assist turnover ratio is 1-to-1. It's terrible. Thanks, Sue. You ready? You right. You cool away. I just, you know what? Like, I'm not a hater, and I just don't understand how you, the scoring leader, in a country, and you get to the championship twice, and you had 21 in the first half and 9 in the second. Something needed to give. Something needed to give. I don't give a damn. I don't care about efficiency. God damn, I don't care. I need you to shoot the ball. When your guards aren't scoring, you can't expect to have your forward score 15 to 20 points. Talk about it, Brazil. A second year, a sophomore in their season, and you want her to take the team down. What sophomore is doing that? CC not carrying that team when the Fever are winning. It's Kelsey Mitchell that's just carrying the team, not her. Hold on. Why is everybody expecting Reese to be this offensive juggernaut? That's crazy. Since the transfer portal became big, not many players have went to a whole other system and clicked right away. None. I think if you would have gave us another year with Kiki and familiarity, because there was a whole new team for Jew and Rhea. And I knew it was just a matter of chemistry as they just kept going down into the tournament. If you watch the Trojans, like Geese said earlier, Geese said it. He said, Geese, I don't even know Geese. Geese came in here and said that chip was USC all the way. Trojans. Straight up. It was USC all the way. Game over, 77-4. Dang. What did they do? Just start shooting themselves out of the game? They scored 8 points in the fourth. Man, this game is over. Nobody stepped up all that time. Straight up. Board slider. Board slider. What's happening? Hit that like and subscribe, Board slider. What's straight up? What's straight up? Tell me what's straight up. 3-pointers were going down from Minnesota. Oh my God. That's another thing, y'all. The 3-pointers were going down. Not just by one person yesterday when I watched in person the Aces and the Bouts. The way I thought Iowa was gonna win that championship was to create a U-verse, like on the outside, and I thought Gabby, Kate, and Clark should have just been hitting threes and letting the bigs own the middle. Just hit those threes. Just hit your threes. Just sit out there and then bam, bam, bam. Like, you would save a whole lot of energy, and you're already back to get back, so that South Carolina can't outrace you back to get back. But shoot the threes, bro. Make them. You could have won that game. It was a valiant effort. For a last place team ball, for real, I can't. I saw effort. I'm saying I saw some effort. What they did, what Dallas didn't do, they missed a lot of shots underneath. I still think they should start Maddie Secrets, though. Look at the movement. Look at the ball movement with Minnesota. That's how you see the ball movement just now with Minnesota. And I highlight that's how Iowa should have been moving the ball. And they could win. They could have possibly won against LSU, or maybe against South Carolina. But the LSU, Carson had an out-of-body experience. When somebody gives you an out-of-body experience in a game, you might as well just pack it up and leave. Anything they throw up is a done deal. Dang. What did Maddie trip? Who's that? Alana Smith? Damn, she stepped right into it. Dang. They so goofy. You step to the space, not into the person. I think Cece just needs to get the ball out of her hands more often, not just for assists, but to keep defense honest. That's something in HBL that I'm with you now, Drew. You get it? She needs to get the ball out of her hands. It's too much in her hands. She gotta blow to the chin first. Okay. I don't know how TC should do. I don't really know what. I think she and Kelsey are the gravity, meaning like they draw the doubles, and when they do, that ball has to move. And when it moves to Dewana, Lexi, Leah, Dantas, anybody else, they gotta knock the shot down. They gotta be ready to knock Tasha Howard. Knock the shot down. If she actually played like Steph, oh, she played like Steph. She would and ran without the ball. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh Lord, if she played like Steph, it'd be crazy out there because they follow her so much that so much would be open for everybody else. I really want feeling her, but yeah, she can really balance an offense. Yeah, talking about HBL. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like she does. She plays way better than you probably were thinking about HBL on an LSU team. But I watched HBL at TCU, and she learned a lot. She learned a lot. And then she was working with Phil Handy. I love the way she switches hands, switches directions, stop and plays. That's stuff that Heckle couldn't do. Okay, but someone tell me why the Liberty versus Sky is on ESPN. Because they thought they were going to be good this year. Post-war, what's happening? Hit that like and subscribe, and I'll tell you what the WNBA is. Anybody else in the chat want to type what the WNBA is? The Women's National Basketball Association. Anything else intricate that you want to share with post-war? Because there's people that tune in, and they don't really know what WNBA is. And sometimes it may seem like a crazy question, or that they're just being, I don't know if they're being facetious, don't know how to Google, I don't know. So I get people from all over the world on this channel. They really might not know what the WNBA is. Boston got the elbows for the role of Dre. Oh, I can't stand. Don't get me started, Bob, for real, please. I might hurt somebody's feeling talking about over here, Boston. Here's the deal. Play like Steph shouldn't always mean shooting threes. That's all I'm saying, Brazil. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's more to it than that. Like, you got to know who you are and how important you are on the floor. That's what I want Angel to realize. How important you are on the floor when you touch that ball. And it doesn't mean you got to like, just if nothing's there, neither one. Like, let me tell you, Cardoso is not a post player only. She knows how to face up, dribble the ball, and she can shoot the shot. Face in the basket around the 15 perimeter, like the free throw. She can shoot like a forward, like a power forward. Same thing with Angel. Everything's not back. There's no mismatch. Angel, you're not backing down Breanna Stewart. You're not gonna back down. You're not built like Kiki Irfin to do that. You need to turn around, face them, and be ready to sprint past them or shoot over them. Create some space. Damn, take up 28-10 for fee. That's MVP numbers. So it's an amateur. No, it's not amateur post-war. It's actually the national, like a female NBA. Pro players that come out of college, come up from overseas, and we have a league, and it's a full-on pro league, not a G League, but a full-on pro league. Kiki, how did Kiki? Kiki did well today. I think Kiki was straight. I think Kiki played. I'm gonna tell you her stat. Kiki, you guys, I think other people from Washington was getting going. Kiki was great today. Pretty solid. Let's see. Let me tell you, she was 6 for 8. She got more minutes. She got more minutes today because she played 26 minutes. And the biggest thing on here is she had 0 fouls. She had 5 boards, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 12 points. She didn't take any threes today. But let me tell you what the biggest thing for Kiki was. For out of everybody on her team, guess what? Kiki had the highest plus minus. Kiki Irving, Michelle, had the highest plus minus when she was on the floor. today out of the entire team. Even though the entire team had it, there was some 20 plus 24s and 25. Kiki was a plus 26. Plus 26. 6 for 8. What is that? Another 80%? Do that math for me. Do it. You're my math guy. They say that Angel worked on her midi, but she isn't taking those shots. She has to take them to get some respect. She got to. Or at least look like she's going to do it. Except less athleticism, which is okay. Kiki is just so athletic. She's so pathetically. I can't. I got Okikiola, man. Duncan. MVP again. I got Kiki could be an MVP in this league, bros. I'm telling you. Since Brianna and Jonquel and Fee, Asia, they're getting older. Kiki's only 21, 22 years old. She's gonna be the future, baby. 75%, 75. Damn, I was close. Okay, so she shoots about 75% average. Like she's Kiki plus 26, bro. Plus minus. Come on, bro. I got her for rookie of the year. So you think Fee is applying pressure? Okay. 28-10. It ain't Angel right now. I'll tell you right now. Don't force that. Don't force that down my throat. It's not Asia right now. She's not playing MVP ball. It's more like Fee, man. More like who on New York do you think is playing like MVP? Anybody over there playing MVP ball? Or are they just more kind of like more balanced over there? I like NECA. What about Alicia Gray? Kiki did good, Kishelle. I said she's 75% from the floor today, plus minus was 26. She had 12 points, 5 boards. She played 26 minutes, and she has 0 fouls. They're pretty balanced. Yeah, New York's pretty balanced. New York is this. Take it. What are we gonna do? You think I'm gonna have to pay Wody $50? He ain't gonna take it. What you think, Wody? You think Wody gonna get to 44-0? Enrique had 26 points. Yeah, but I need the 26 points to be a win, bro. So proud of the Washington Mystics. I am too. I'm so proud of the Washington Mystics. Instagram, just love seeing the rookies play. So I do too, Chris Jackson. I love seeing the rookies do good. I'm so into the rookies. I'm so into the rookies, man. Oh shoot. They are like they just brighten my day when I see them. They just brighten my day. Especially Kiki. Kiki just the size, the real. I mean, I hate to say it. Now Angel was the shit last year. She was an all-star, but Kiki is an all-star. She's an all-star, bro. How many of you guys think Kiki's Bilal? You're back. New York is definitely pressure. I have a hot tub water. Say Kate Martin is better than Lexi Brown and Kristen Bell. I'll take it. After what I saw yesterday, I'll go with it, JP. I'll go with it. I'll take that. Wonder what the 20. Oh gosh, bro, for real. That's a debate. That is gonna be. That's gonna be something else. That's gonna be an argument. That's gonna be a sight to see. Boy, that's gonna be the Olympic guards. Oh, but you gotta leave room for my Juju. Like I said, but she might just be right out of college. I don't care if she's right out of college. She's in LA. That's her city. That's her city. That's her city. And all the pros want to play with Juju Watkins. So argue with your mama. Jacky's gonna play in the is it the World Cup you guys were telling me last night, Jackie Davidson? Yeah. Let's watch my girls. They'll put her on. That's what I'm saying, Jacob. So everybody else, they're gonna put Clark and Juju on. You know, Asia wants to play, Fee wants to play, they got it. You know, Brianna, she wants to play. If she wants to play, she got it. So then that leaves some small, that leaves some, hell, Kiki could play. Shoot. Who else? Who else you want to play in American? Think about this All-Stars. A lot of players are international players. You know what I'm saying? When you start to name people. What about Kiki want to play for USA or Nigeria? She probably want to play for, she's born and raised in Los Angeles, So she probably wants her family's in LA. Her family's in LA, so she's gonna play. And then the Trojans are behind her, stuff like that. She's gonna play for America, I think. No doubt. Because not even NECA or Jenna, they didn't, as much as they're into their culture, they didn't play for Nigeria. Well, Fee, Asia's still here locks, right? Straight up. Okay, I got that. If they keep it at the level. So who else other than that? Kiki's right there with them. She's fourth in rebounding. Is she fourth or third in rebounding? Well, she probably dropped the last two games because she had 8 and 5, but so did everybody else. Angel's a board. She's a bucket. And she's done her FIBA ball. You know what I'm saying? Angel's a draw. I'd give Angel the benefit of the doubt for sure. She's a really good teammate. She really, has a great social media following, but she's great at what she does. She's great at what she does. She's number 1 in the league. Number 1 in rebounding. Why wouldn't I want somebody in there that's going to get some boards? You feel me? Yeah, she'll be back up. I didn't say start. I didn't even talk about starting. I'm just telling you what forwards, what bigs I need in there. I think that the argument is the guards, the point guards, and the wings. Like, do you want Chelsea Gray? Do you want her as your point, or do you want Caitlin Clark? By that time, do you think Chelsea's knees are going to be legit by that time? And then, how good is Clark at the point guard to lead the United States at the point guard? Point guard. But I wouldn't be surprised if Kiki plays for Nigeria. We'll see. That's a great question. Somebody needs to ask her. I wonder if she even knows. I don't know. She knows nothing, about just jumping over there and playing in Nigeria. She's so American. She wants to go medal. She's gonna play for the United States, bro. She's gonna play for the United States. Final 104-67 was the Mystics, and the score for the Lynx. Was the game over? $81-65. That's the final. Aces, Las Vegas Aces are no contenders. Chicago said on my Instagram. Just love seeing the rookies. Me too. I think the Indiana Fever will finish with a 500 record. I do too. Aces ain't doing nothing this season. So proud of the Mystics. Right on. Thanks to you who joined me on Twitter. I'm just responding back to you guys. You got that right. You said nothing but a mouthful. Some of your favorite teams, y'all, are not going to be where you think they're going to be come September. So I wonder sometimes, does that mean like a Juju or a Hannah could end up in, like, say, Dallas, Los Angeles, uh, Las Vegas, teams that you would never think that they could. Haley Jones she sure was. She just was not cutting the mustard. Well, is Gray even going to play in the league by that time? Not to laugh. I know you didn't mean that as being funny, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nah, if she don't get a shot for the USA team, I can see Kikiola playing for Nigeria, depending on the political climate. Okay. Is Chelsea Gray still in the league? I don't even think they're giving her a legend spot on the roster, but the guard spot too deep. Even Kalia, to me, is not like holding it down like that. Jewel Lloyd, hell no, she better not be on that goddamn team with all these guards that I'm talking about. Haley Jones got waived. She sure did. She did all she could for the moment, but I don't know if she really been. Her style of play is just not at the level that it should be after all these years. We talk Olympics, yes, Donovan. We talk Olympics. Donovan got his opinions. I'm just telling you, some of these players, I ain't with it. I like AT though. Alyssa Thomas. But some of these players that are coming up right now, their spots, they not gonna. The team that she had, it ain't. They're not gonna translate to the Olympic team. Donovan, say it louder for the people in the back, bruh. I didn't say this. Donovan said it, but I did say. He said, "I better not see the Drew Lloyd or Lloyd on Olympic team." I bet. Hey, Donovan, bro, hell no. Ain't nothing gonna change in the next 3 years. Nothing gonna change that's gonna convince me that she is better than no Juju Watkins, shit, Madison Booker, none of them. Shit. I'm with you, Donovan. I think Ju will get hated on early in the W career. You do? They love Juju. The way they love Juju. Don Taurasi and Shakira and Chelsea Gray, all of them, when they were asked at the All-Star game, if you had all these players, or what college player would you want to play on your team? And she went, DT said Juju Watkins. Shakira said, that baby, Juju, that baby, she said she's elite. Chelsea Gray said, oh, Juju. Like, everybody was just like, what? Who? Juju. They didn't say Paige. It was like Juju. That's who we want to round out. If I had 4 and I only had to pick one college, but I'm putting Juju. No question. Paige is too passive. She's too passive for me. You got Juju. It's in LA. That life messed up. We got a mural for her. I don't care about the knee injury or any of that because I got plenty. I got 3 years to get her right. I'm not saying she'll come out the gate the first year after it, like smoking. By the time she leaves, she's smoking. And then she gets to the dub, she's smoking. Keishel said it. Juju all day. I don't think you guys understand this kid's trajectory. It's not even where it's going to be at all. Her IQ is not even where her level of play is yet. It's coming. She hasn't even been able to match that to the skill set fully yet. And the lazy shit that I see going on, Keishel, with these pros, and nobody's getting to the middle, getting to the rim, midi. Nobody's Euroing through deep. Sometimes I feel like if I wasn't a supporter of the WNBA, I would talk so much like trash about them, but I'm not doing it because I'm not going to tear down about building up these players and these women, but they got to get it together. But one thing I will say, one thing I must say, 9 games in 18 days is a lot. Uh, and then the commissioner, we need a new one. She gives no time. When you get older and you start playing and the way that we play the game, we don't play it lazily like the men do to stretch out their time because they know they have a long season. These women play hard, physical basketball. They go hard, and your body has to have time to like recover, guys. Especially like when you get on a plane, there's a lot of inflammation from travel that takes place. So getting up the next day and playing every other day and not getting lactic acid out of your body and things like that, guys, you probably have to have a massage every day to get it out. And you guys, you got to understand, like it's not enough. It's not enough recovery time. It's just not. So don't get mad at them because you see certain things that like, why are they playing like that? Why are they not going hard? Why do they ooching and ouching? It's like, because it's not enough recovery, not enough space. And it's not even enough time to even practice. Thank you, Louie. I'm trying to speak on. I'm trying to really give you what's happening in a women's game. Like, you can't compare us to the NBA. You can't compare us to college. There's, benefits of not playing in college is you don't have to study. You don't have to go to class. You don't have to pay attention in class. You don't have papers write, midterms and finals and research papers, okay? So that's a beautiful thing. But the recovery time in your body playing physical ball like this, it's not enough. So what you get is so what you see is a product of that. So don't be so hard on them. It takes a lot out of them. Then we have monthly periods and stuff that takes our hormones. They're doing a study, and I don't mean to get so graphic with you guys, but I got to speak on it because our game is different. So our bodies are different than men's. And there's certain enzymes and proteins that diminish in our hormones that they're studying if it's prone to what's causing a lot of the ACL injuries. How can I explain that more? I can't. Not until I read the research and I'll be able to explain it a lot better to you. But every month it's like certain things take place in us that mood swings, hormonal things. Sometimes you're just flat. It's just not there. Immune systems get lowered because of it. So there's a lot that has to be studied, and you got to know your body as an athlete, and you got to pay the money to have that extra training outside of the development that your team is going to give you. You got to invest. Sue Bird did it. There's a story on Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi. If you look at Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi, they were look at their face. They were like puffy. Still had that baby fat when they got to the WNBA. Watch what happens. At one point, there was a story that they did on hiring. Kelsey Plum did it too. Hiring a special trainer for their nutrition, for their like Pilates, yoga. Like you got to invest in yourself that way. And they lowered their body fat and built up protein, muscles. And Sue Bird has not looked the same since. If you go back and look at her college and high school, look how sunken in she is. Like this, she changed her whole routine, and when she did it, she became a bomb player. Speak on it too. Well, I think student injury. I think of the impact of the grueling schedule on the body, especially considering she's been playing for 14 plus years, and he should have taken that into consideration and played. Paired the two of them, HVL and her, together so that he could be preparing her to take her spot. If you watch in the Olympics, it went Kim Mulkey as our point guard, Kim Mulkey to Dawn Staley, Dawn Staley, and then Dawn was Sue was her backup. She was following Dawn Staley's following behind her in her footsteps and learning a lot. And so then it went to Sue. And then Sue was like, as you can see, 9 years, whatever it was, a couple of decades of her in the Olympics, right? So then it started to pass on to Chelsea. Chelsea's going to have to do the same thing. So, Sue Bird and DT should be everybody's blueprint for wanting to play 100 years and look in shape. Right on. For real. Serious. You serious. Serious. Real talk. Like, Kelsey Plum will be able to do it. Like they are the blueprint. Might be more, but I think those two. I think you're right, for real. That's my opinion. Like, there's stories on that. Like what they did. I saw it happening in real time. But just keep in mind when you watch. I already know it. I already know what the problem is. The games are so back to back, and I like some of the minutes that, like, even though Kiki's minutes are diminishing, her numbers are really good. And you'll see better play if they don't keep their superstars like in there forever, trying to hold it down. Like, you see, you need to like balance their minutes out, because it is such a long season, and it really is grueling on their body. So I will be back. I don't think there's any more games today, right, guys? I don't believe there's any more games today. I'm pretty sure there isn't. So with that being said, today was a good day. It was pretty competitive. It wasn't as bad like yesterday. I just felt when I got back from the Sparks game, the Ace and Valkyrie game, I felt like, what was I looking at? It was like a total two different brands of basketball. Okay, just NBA tonight. Shoot, I don't care. I might come up for that if you guys want to come watch that together, because I might need to watch some NBA. I haven't really checked that out in a minute. But if I do and you guys come through, let's come through. Let's talk. Bring me up to speed with what I'm looking at. OKC and the Pacers, huh? Okay, so Monday we got just one game. The Bucks and the Sparks again. Oh God. The Bucks are 3-5. Sparks are 3-6. Can't believe the Bucks. Tuesday we got Indiana Dream. That's gonna be a good game. 4-4 and 5-3. Chicago. How are we gonna endure this, you guys? Chicago and New York. 5:00 Tuesday. Wednesday, Sparks and Aces. Ooh. Dallas and Phoenix. Whoa. Minnesota, Seattle. That we got to see. Friday, Chicago Dream. Wings, Aces. Saturday, Vegas. When is the Sky? When is Washington gonna play the Sky? I need to see Angel play the Sky, and Angel Kiki play against Angel. Kiki play against Hamby. Kiki play against Minnesota. Jeez Louise. Dang, we don't see that until June 7th. We don't see that until the middle of the month. All right, just NBA later. So, hey, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting that like button on your way out. And most of all, thank you for hanging with Juju. With everybody loves Juju12 Talk Soup. Tell a friend and share my channel when you come in and you come out. Can't hurt. Let's get some more people in here to join us here live as we watch the games together. I thank you for your time. I thank you just for inspiring me up here and motivating me, and really just taking in and soaking in what I have to say, because I really think it's just natural for me to talk about the game from the experience of watching it and playing it, and I'm just giving my opinions, and take it or leave it. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Peace.